Yeah, that's more like it. Let's go. Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Yo, this is your host, Demetrius with the PPP, Panthers Prime Podcast. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. How y'all feeling, man? Hey, happy Tuesday to y'all, man. Man, let me tell y'all, man, I was so glad to get off work today. I am off until Saturday. Man, I'm so glad I'm off, man. Today was a long day, I ain't gonna lie, man. And I only had about 9 people that came into the office, but them 9 people had the worst issues in the world today, yo. I'm so glad I get to talk to y'all, man. Chris Shepard, what's good, man? NC Thorne, what's good, man? Tone, what's up, Tune? TriStar 92. Hey, man, we got a little bit of a conversation to have today, man. In between my time period of helping out residents and doing all those sorts of things today, man, I was actually able to look at some film from the Panthers last game against the Bucks, and also a lot of film from the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, I probably watched, I want to say maybe about 9 games. 9 games today. Yeah. And I've come away with a couple things that I feel the Panthers already do very, very well that the Seattle Seahawks don't handle well. I'm particularly talking about offense, okay? So we're going to get into this, man. Antonio McClinhan, what's good, my dude? Joseph, what's good, man? Hey, man, we're going to get into this, man. Let's cut this music off, y'all. right, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The more I look at this matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks, I actually get more and more, I would say a little bit more. I don't want to sound cocky, but I feel a lot more confident every time I watch film. Because the one thing that the Carolina Panthers can definitely exploit with this, I will call it a dynamic offense that Seattle has, and decent defense. The one thing I think that we can exploit is their inability to handle zone well, and that's on the defensive side. I'm gonna get to the defensive side, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They don't handle zone well at all, man. They don't, and it's very evident. It's evident when I look at the next gen stats with how they handle zone defenses. Sam Darnold commits the most interceptions when teams are in zone rather than man coverage, which is, um, you know, I would say that's kind of the norm with some quarterbacks. Bryce Young is pretty good against man coverage. If you have a defense that's deploying, let's say zero blitz or some type of cover one, robber situation where you got man on man, man to man coverage on the outside, whether it's the field side or the other side. Bryce Young has been very very productive with man coverage. Zone coverage, it's okay, but man coverage, yeah, he's been excelling that. It's the opposite for our dear former quarterback, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has committed the most interceptions as a Seattle Seahawk up on the zone coverage. And I believe that, this is going to be one of those games where Sam is going to see something that he thought he saw that he did not see. And it's going to be very, very favorable for the Carolina Panthers. Let's get into this, though. Let's talk about the offense. We'll handle the defense when we get to the defense. So I wrote down a couple notes here, just looking at some stuff. The one thing that the Carolina Panthers do well and have been starting to really implement now is Bryce Young under center. What does that do? What does Bryce Young or any quarterback under center do? Well, let's pull it up here. I got all my notes here. So one of the things that I wrote down, and everybody should know this, when you have a quarterback under center, 9 times out of 10, you're talking about some type of play action 9 times out of 10. And what does play action do? Play action freezes or it makes the linebackers are the level right behind the defensive line, okay? You got your defensive tackles, defensive ends, you got your linebackers, you got your nickel back, then you have your cornerbacks, safeties, okay? But what happens is it freezes or it makes that second level kind of step up a little bit because, one, you don't know if they're running a run play, right? And you also don't know if they're going to pass. What's up, Austin? Good to see you, my dude. Shout out to Chris Shepard. He said Seattle is arguably our biggest non-NFC South rival. Hey, listen, man. I tried to tell people this yesterday, and I had my wonderful sister up here yesterday, Nay, the Menace, Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to say she's arguably the best Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to just call her this content creator, man, because she knows what she's talking about. She's heavy on Twitter, and I know I'm going to have a select few people who's on Twitter who are Seahawks fans that are going to really hate the fact that I just said that. But I have yet to hear any of those Seattle Seahawks fans utter anything that was remotely intelligent. I'll just say that. So, that's a rivalry. It has been one for a long time. When we played them back in 2020, what was that week? Who was the Andy Dalton Bowl that I talked about? 2023, week 3, 2023, Bryce Young's first year. It was a rivalry game. It just was. It just was when we played him in 2022 with Sam Darnold. It was a rivalry game, guys. I mean, y'all remember that was the game that Steve Wilkes said that the organization thought we was going to tank. Yeah, y'all remember Steve Wilkes said that. We walked into Lumen, I think it's called Lumen Field, if I'm not mistaken, and put the SC Panther boy said, "Sup King Gelato." Hey man, I ain't got none today, but you best believe before Christmas, I'm gonna have me some gelato. Best believe that. All right, let's get into this real quick. So, like I was saying, when you're talking about under center, what that does, it freezes for a second. You know, everything in the NFL is timed, right? Everything is timed unless you're one of these quarterbacks that can extend time or extend plays like Bryce Young and Lamar Jackson can, and Patrick Mahomes can, Jalen Hurts can. We saw Jameis Winston do it. Those quarterbacks that utilize their legs tend to be able to extend plays, tend to be able to, kind of add a little bit more sauce to the play, right? But what it does is it freezes the linebackers, and it also now, check this out, it gives you a true look at what that defense is really in. It does. I can show y'all a clip where Sam Darnold thought it was man coverage, and it looked like man coverage because they was in quarters or cover four. It was in cover four. And cover four quarters is typically a man-to-man situation. That's typically what it is. So when they lined up in quarters or cover four, I want to say that was the strong safety that picked off Sam Darnold. He was strong safety or linebacker, one of the two. He was banned up on the inside slot guy. Inside slot guy went ahead and ran his inside slant. He came off of him. When the outside slant came across, he was right there for the pick. Sam Darnold thought he was going to have inside leverage to that outside receiver on the slant. It was a pick six to the crib. So what I'm saying and what I'm declaring is Sam Darnold has an issue with zone coverage. It's known. I have numbers to back it up. All right. Now, when I'm looking at this Seattle Seahawks defense, one, they're missing. They're going to be missing a linebacker this week. Can't remember his name now. I have to go back and look at it. Joey Links, what's up, man? What's good with you, man? He said Pat used to PPP. Pat's dynasty might be done. I'm glad. I know PPP are getting tired of some of these teams each year winning the championship. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I think that the Kansas City Chiefs and all that stuff like that's over with. It's ran its course. We'll see after, because Pat ain't playing next year. Pat is not playing next year, y'all. I don't see that. It's going to be just like a Jonathan Brooks situation where Jonathan Brooks injured himself late last season. We haven't seen him at all this whole entire season, guys, at all. So, I think we won't see Pat again until 2027, which is going to put him a little bit behind the curveball when it comes down to anything in the AFC. I think teams are going to start to eclipse him due to his injury. But Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. And it's so funny that we talked about this in the offseason, just sidebar conversation. We talked about this in the offseason that if he wins another Super Bowl, he's going to eclipse Tom Brady. Like if he would have won one this year, he would have eclipsed him. So, hey, I'm not saying nothing. don't get me on no conspiracy theory type stuff. But yeah, that's just what I feel. So, Panthers, 12 personnel, one running back, two tight ends. Very, very heavy use here in Carolina. Very, very heavy use. You run a play action, booed, and all that other stuff like that with it. And what that does, that opens up deep crossers, right? We've seen deep crossers. Let me take your mind back to the LA Rams game where we ran 12 personnel. It was 2 routes, play action situation, right? You froze the linebackers. And guess what? They were actually in, I want to say they were in match concept, cover 3 match concept. So what happens is, if you're in match concept, you match that route all the way across the field, wherever they go. You got one single high safety at the top. Okay. So all you have to do is wait until the safety bites down on whichever receiver. In this regard, the safety went ahead and bit down on Xavier Legette, running across to the left. Bryce Young threw the ball to the right, where it was just one-on-one man coverage with the cover 3 match. So I believe that the Panthers are going to deploy a lot of 12, 13 personnel grouping because the Seattle Seahawks are horrible when it comes down to quarterbacks running play action. They are horrible against that. They are also horrible. And all you gotta do is go and look at the numbers. They are horrible against quarterbacks that run read option. They don't have the cognizant linebacker that can handle that. And grateful for us, we just saw Bryce Young run a successful RPO the other day, and it got 8-9 yards. Yeah. I'm just letting you guys know what I see. What how does Carolina gain the advantage over the Seattle Seahawks? He said, "Yeah, PPP, it's over, sir. It's time for the new and upcoming teams. And no, PPP, we're not going to talk about Brooks because we don't know." Yeah, hey, listen, knock. Hello, sir. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. I y'all know my feelings about Jonathan Brooks. I When you re-injure the same situation that you injured, before you came, I I don't know, man. I'm not too sure if I'm feeling Jonathan Brooks, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, cool. So I think that I talked about 12 personnel. Yep. So let's talk about this. What else it opens up? It opens up the deep dig, right? The deep dig it opens up because now you have a linebacker that is real quickly trying to figure out if this is a run or pass play. And if you want to run those, like, I call it like a real deep, winding type of play action, not something where you kind of like, you hike the ball up in the center, you kind of run straight back, but it's more like it's more like a little, you could say like a bootleg type situation or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is you open up that avenue now to freeze that linebacker and deep digs start to open up, especially on dagger concepts. Dagger concepts are going to be our bread and butter against this team. I really feel like that. I know we're going to have Nick Emenwari out there playing. I suspect that the Panthers are going to move Ted McMillan around a lot. I suspect Ted McMillan to be on the outside. I expect him to play in the slot. I expect him to move around a lot to get different looks from this team. And I believe what's going to happen is you're going to see some type of void there with Ted, not with Ted, with Coker, and also with Jimmy Horn. I believe David Moore may be activated for this game. David Moore is a Seattle guy too. So I see a lot of advantage that we haven't displayed yet in full totality. I see that. I also see, the Panthers utilizing a lot of Bryce Young's legs in this game. Not only when it comes down to the RPO, But I believe just second chance plays coming up, where teams want to blanket coverage us. Seattle Seahawks do that a lot. They do that a lot. They blanket coverage. That's going to open up a lot. Like I said, they're down one of their starting linebackers this game here. I think we exploit that this week. Yeah, I think we exploit that. What's another thing that this 12, 11 personnel situation offers us? It also offers us the ability to run flood concept. Flood concept. So you have a three routes on one side, where you can utilize the tight end or whatever in the first and second level, maybe someone in the flat, and then you have like a deep corner, and then you have someone that runs maybe a straight up 9 route, straight up the field, flooding one side of the field. So, or you can have a condensed formation where you have 3 to the right, 1 to the left, right? You have that 1 to the left that's running a straight up dig across the field or a drag route across the field. And then you have that'll be your first level of the flood right there. You also have one person that's coming across and doing like maybe inside post. You know, you gotta you got so many possibilities that can come out of play action, that can come out of under center. And I think we're going to see a lot of that this week. To the tune of, I know Dave Canellis ran it. I want to say, if my percentage was right, they ran under center 62%, 62% this past week. 62% under center. Yep, bracket coverage. Said PPP stop playing. You Tony would make a great DC for us once EJ is gone. Hey man, let me tell you something, man. I love defense. I love defensive talking defense. I like it. You know, I may not be as well rounded as some other people may be, but y'all heard me the other day call out at least 3 plays that I knew was coming. I mean, you could just tell down and distance tells you what we should attack with what team. It just tells us that. You got if I'm an offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks and we're 3rd and 7 playing against Evero's defense, what I would do, this is what I would do, and I'm pretty sure that they don't care about what I think. This is what I would do. I would line up trips. Trips left, trips right, don't matter. One running back to my, let's just say it's trips left. I got one running back to my left. Let's even do that. So in a sense, you got 4. Hear me out. You got 4 on the left side. Just hear me out. Now what I can do is I can actually stretch that linebacker, that Mike linebacker, or even that Will, and make him make a choice with my route combination. So I would run inside guy. Let's go inside to outside. Inside guy, take like a 5-yard corner. I have my inside running like a I don't know. He could do like a you have one running a deep corner. You have one going out doing like a post, and then I could have one coming up doing like your far outside man running probably like a little dig route across. Or I can put the inside man on a dig across. So I could do the inside. Let's do this. Let's do inside man drag route across the field going from left to right. I got my second in the trips that's going to run a straight up vertical, and then I got one that's going to come and run a dig. Then I got my running back that can exploit that flat. I mean, if I'm thinking third and 7, surely something's going to be open because I'm going to cause confusion at the second level somewhere. And to be honest with you, what may happen is that dig coming across the field might be open. they may think down a distance, okay, boom, we're going to go to the flat defender or the flat guy come out the backfield, the running back. Then I hit him over the top for 10 yards on a dig route. So I mean, I'm just, these are things that I just think about when it comes down to how to move, and that's my whole goal. DB was robbed, man. Hey, Steven Nato, I saw that, man. He said, Panthers prime Kuechly. Hey, did y'all hear that play that Luke Kuechly called out on the broadcast show? That dude is phenomenal, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If Evero was to ever stop coaching the Carolina Panthers, please, please consider Luke Kuechly for DC. Boy, Luke Kuechly will put us in a 4-3 so quick. Well, the new thing is a 4-2-5. But man, we'll hop in that so quick, man. It'll be crazy, yo. SC Panther Boy said we need to sneak Jimmy in more. I think Dave's hiding him on purpose. Hey, I told you. Hide him on purpose. Jimmy is a part of Dave saying they haven't seen our best yet. Watch Jimmy and Bryson. Hey, listen, sir. Listen. That's why I'm not worried about what Seattle can do to us defensively. I think we got them defensively. I think we have their number defensively. They're not going to be able to hang with us. They're just not. They don't have enough tape on what we truly can do. They just don't. People are saying they're going to steamroll. Yeah, okay. All right. You can't plan for what you haven't seen. Yes, sir. He said, I'm listening. You can't plan for what you haven't seen. So I'm anticipating a strong offensive production on Sunday. I am. Now, defense, and we're at 27 minutes of me just talking about the offense. Defense. Sam Darnold's not good with zone coverage. He's horrible. And guess what the Carolina Panthers roll with? They are a zone coverage team. The Panthers are so zone coverage that it's been pissing us off as Panthers fans. We're saying to ourselves, why are we not playing man coverage on some of these, some of these series? Shout out to Evero, where I actually saw him. He said, "What is AI PPP laughing at?" AI Coach PPP is laughing at what I'm seeing, and also laughing at all the people on Twitter. I'm so glad you asked that, because there's been a lot of people on Twitter saying that my podcast is a failing podcast, and saying that I don't have no motion over here, and saying that I've dropped 700 videos and it's only got I only got right up under 4,000 subs and stuff like that. It's just funny, man. It's just funny that they actually stayed and watched the whole entire show, I guess, because they knew when I ended it, they knew when it started and everything. It's just funny, man. But yeah, but that's what AIPPP is laughing at. I'm laughing at everybody on Twitter. I'm also laughing at all of this, all the stuff I'm seeing when it comes down to this Seattle team. Am I saying they're frauds? No, I'm not saying they're frauds. But what I am saying is the teams that they beat, yeah. SC Boy said exactly. Dave got a game plan. Got a plan for these playoffs. Dave's gonna put the paint where it ain't. Hey man, that's it. Miss Douglas, what's good, Miss Douglas? I said, Miss Douglas, I'll never see you around PPP. She said, I'll be in there PPP. I'll be over there. Hey, I appreciate you, Miss Douglas. B Print, what's up, man? Said Panthers love cover 3. Yes, we do. Panthers love cover 3. And yeah, cover 3 match, which is it hasn't been favorable for us with people like Chris Olave, but we do like to run that. Tell us about what's going on over there. I haven't heard. Oh man, if you just go to Panthers Prime Podcast on Twitter, 336. Yeah, I got some Seattle fans that told me that my podcast is useless. But watch the whole thing. Yeah. And then the young lady who came on yesterday, Nada Menace, shout out to Cool Kev, man. Showed a big love yesterday, man, because the podcast ain't built on hate. It ain't built on, any of that stuff. Even though she's a Seattle Seahawks fan through and through, die hard. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, die hard through and through. We ain't got to be at each other's necks. That's going to happen, though. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But I feel like I really gained a really, really good contact and good relationship out there with Nay, the menace. So yeah, man, Rizzer. Hey, I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit. I'm gonna get through this last part right here about the defense. What's up, Tack? Hey, don't let them talkers get the UPB. Man, they ain't getting to me. Bro, I'm from Dade County, Miami. Yeah. You ain't getting to me. Trust me. Glenn White, what up, man? Hey, 336. I told them to hit the link, and you know what they told me? The dude said he only want us to hit the link so he can get more views. What? Yeah, Gabe Max said, F them haters. Yeah, man. Earl Lockley, what's up, yo? Miss Douglas say, let the haters hate people. Yeah, I'm gonna let them hate. I'm gonna let them hate big time, man. So people don't care about them if they ain't sub or liking or sharing. Yeah, great content. Hey, man, listen, I appreciate y'all because I told y'all since day one, PvP ain't PvP unless I got y'all. You feel me? So, hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna drop that link in a little bit, and I hope they come up so we can have a really decent conversation. I ain't gonna lie to you, Riz. I need your black stuff to be on the. I need your black stuff to be on here today, Riz. I need that energy, Riz. I need that energy. He said that dude from the last pod was a jerk. Like he wasn't even trying to keep it about ball. Nah, he wasn't. He wasn't. But that's why I invite people. Like, let's not argue with our fingers. Let's argue with our let's debate with our words. Let's form a thought process and let's continue it out. You feel me? Let's debate that. Yeah. But defense, real quick, I'm gonna drop this link. Defense, I feel like it's gonna give Sam Darnold a hard time. Sam Darnold's not good with zone defenses. He's given up the most interceptions against zone, and I think the Panthers will have Sam Darnold looking just like we did against the LA Rams, and Matthew Stafford had him patting his feet in the backfield while our defensive line got to him. Now, I did see this one thing that's a little concerning for me, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. The one thing that I did see was that Big Nay, what up, Big Nay? Big Nay in the building. I'm about to drop that link, yo. The one thing that I did see that was a little bit concerning for us as Panthers fans is Tershawn Wharton was back practicing. And y'all know through and through, I do not like Tershawn Wharton at nose. He does not stop the run. He doesn't do nothing in the pass for us. He doesn't get pressure. So I'm going to be extremely pissed if I look at that depth chart come Friday and Tershawn Wharton is back at number 1 over Bobby Brown. I'm going to have to drop one of my videos to the organization again and make Dan Morgan and Dave Canellis a little pissed with me, because we've seen the past 3 games that when you put that man in, Bobby Brown, next to Derrick Brown, beautiful things happen for the Carolina Panthers. And not to mention just how, strong Scorton has been over the past few days or few games. So, Earl, he got to stay there, yo. He got to stay there, man. Carolina boy said 27-20, JC pick 6. I'm feeling it, man. Yeah. Hey, this Seattle Seahawks team don't know they don't realize what they're getting ready to walk into. Dan Morgan said this, that when teams pull up to the Carolina Panthers Stadium, the Bank of America Stadium, 800 Mint Street, they're going to feel that logo. Let me tell you something. Any team rolling up here from this point forward, when it comes down to these next 2 games, and I'm saying next 2 because I know for a fact that the Panthers are going to have a wild card game in Charlotte. It may be against the 49ers. It may be against the Rams. I don't know. But whoever is got to come back to Charlotte. And since the Carolina Panthers have beaten the last 2 top teams, which which were the LA Rams and also the Packers at that time. Yeah, let's get ready to clip another number one team right off the goddamn porch. Hey, links in the chat. Yeah, links in the chat. Y'all want to pull up. Now, this link here, if you're new, this link here, you would have to, if you got an iPhone, you can screenshot it from off the off the chat, long press it and out of your photos, and then it'll let you come on. Or you have to type in that whole entire StreamYard.com, whatever, all those letters. And I'm also going to put it in the post section of Panthers Prime Podcast on the home screen too. So, if y'all want to pull up, all you gotta do is go to the post section on the home section here of my page, and you can hop onto the panel that way. All right. I'm also gonna pull up this video, man. I watched a little. Hey, y'all know I be all up in these other teams' business. I be all up in their business, yo. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm gonna pull up Bryce Young real quick. Show y'all Bryce Young. What's up, baby?
What it do? The divisions are in sight.
Talk to me.
The division's in sight, man. That's all I'm saying.
It's in sight, baby.
And I truly believe that Miami can upset Tampa, especially with them being at home. Rookie quarterbacks tend to do very well against Tampa. I think Quinn Ewers is going to fry them. But let's focus on the right here, right now for the Panthers. And for Seattle, they will have one huge glaring weakness where we have a guy who has just been snubbed. Are you familiar with the Seattle's guard, Anthony Bradford?
Yes.
And you've seen how horribly he's played, right?
Hey, I was going to get to that Hey, listen. Tack, go ahead, talk about it. Tack. Riz, I got you, Riz. I'm gonna give you a proper introduction. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact,
Yeah. What up, my dog?
Riz, the floor is yours.
Thank you, guys.
And please add in the wonderful team that we playing this week here. Yeah, let's add them in as well.
Oh, of course, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fuck the Saints.
Fuck them.
Fuck them bitch ass Bucks. We just stopped the mud hole in.
Fuck them too.
Fuck those dirty ass Falcons. We fucking swept.
Yep.
Disgusting.
And fuck those dirty ass, nasty ass, always getting rained on ass sea chickens. Cause we coming for Sammy D. Let's go, baby.
God dang. Let me let my man Red Man Boyd in here. Red Man, what's up, baby?
Wow.
Well, Mr. Red Man himself.
What's
good, dog?
Hey, we looking good. PPP, we looking good.
Yeah. Talk your talk.
We are looking good. But you know what? I still don't like Bryce, but everything as far as
let's get Red Man out here.
Yeah, that'll be out. That'll be out.
Yeah. Let's get Red Man up out of here.
No, I don't know hater shit no more. PPP, I let it go, bro, and I just watch him. And man, he does some good shit, bro. If he can just keep it going and the play calling stays good for him, he'll be all right. Bryce will be all right. Because, man, I ain't going to lie, dude, he be clutching, man. I ain't going to lie. He be clutching. He be making some good throws. I just hope the defense, man, I hope they don't have a bad game Sunday. Other than that, I think the offense can keep it going. And we got to run the ball just a little bit more against the Seahawks. But, man, they doing good, man. They surprised a lot of people this year. They didn't really surprise me because my expectation was 10-7.
Okay.
But they didn't really surprise me at all because I knew what we was capable of. It's just the way that a lot of the games that I thought we was going to win, we didn't, and we won a lot of the games that I thought we'd lose. So it's been interesting, really. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah,
it's been real fun to watch.
Hey, Riz, Big Nate said it don't rain that much.
Hey, I don't even give a damn. Guess what? It's gonna be raining because it's gonna be sea chickens' tears after Sunday.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. What actually does scare y'all about the Seattle Seahawks?
That
Man.
Go ahead.
You can go ahead, Reg.
Go ahead, Red man.
All right, the only thing that I see that can get out of hand for us is that run game they got, man. Because they got two good running backs over there.
Walker, yeah. Yeah.
That running game, it can get out of hand now. Other than that,
you let Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker bounce out zone runs to the outside, man.
right.
It's a long day, bro. It's a long day.
And another thing I fear is the possibility of Turk Wharton starting again.
Yeah, bro. Let me go ahead and text the Panthers right now, man. I'm gonna say, hey, man, let Turk sit out this game, man.
Hey, look.
Unless it's 3rd and long, I don't want to see Turk Wharton on the field.
I don't want to see Turk Wharton at all on the field.
Listen, I'm not scared at all about anything that the Seahawks can bring to the table. But I will say this, though. The one thing that makes me extremely nervous is that soft zone that we like to play. And I can just envision JSN and Sammy D carving us the fuck up through the middle.
But you know Sam Darnold has been pretty bad against zone coverage, bro.
But it'd just be our luck, PPP, that he gets it right against us. It'd be our luck.
And I'll say this: it won't exactly be a revenge game for Sam Darnold because we kind of helped to relaunch his career. So there's no bad blood.
He actually talked about that, man. And of course, y'all know I always be across everybody's podcast. So the Seattle Seahawks, they have their own it's called the Seattle Press something. I can't remember. I'm gonna come at the Bryce. I'm gonna find that clip that I saw earlier with Sam Darnold and him talking about, just his time. Here it is right here. Let me pull this up. Let me show y'all Sam Darnold. Let me show y'all what he said. Yeah, here we go. Shout out Sam. Let me see.
Necessarily a vocal leader. Both teams want to try to figure out what the other team's in, use all their timeouts because. We understand as players.
Oh, where is
it? To call timeout?
It's not something I'm expecting.
Trying to find that one spot
and learning that way, and then that second year battled through an injury. Throughout the first half of.
Yeah, here we go.
Still some of my best friends to this day.
Yeah, here we go. There we go.
A little bit easier.
You've talked a lot about what your time in San Francisco meant to you and all that, but what about your year in Carolina? Like, what is for the time you were there? What did you get out of that?
Yeah, the couple of years in Carolina were huge for me. Just first of all, I think just being around really good players, being around really good guys in the locker room. Those are moments that I'll remember forever. Some of those guys were still some of my best friends to this day. And then just learning football. I think that first year learned a lot about myself. Just again going through adversity and learning that way. And then that second year battled through an injury. Throughout the first half of the season. And then, came out on the other side and was able to play some pretty good football towards the end of that season. And, that I feel like that kind of gave me momentum going into that next year. And, so it's, learned a lot of good football, in that last year in Carolina, especially.
You have excelled in late game situations.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get this last part.
In the fourth quarter and overtime. Was there a quarterback that you studied for that, or characteristics of certain quarterbacks that you looked at?
I think the one that always comes to mind is Tom. Tom Brady. The way that
now Sam Darnold know he ain't no goddamn Tom Brady.
He studied Bryce Young, PPP. That's what he did.
That's what he did.
On third and fourth downs and in the fourth quarter, he studied Bryce Young.
He studied Bryce.
Hey, PPP. Can I continue the Anthony Bradford slander thing I was doing?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. So regarding Anthony Bradford, he's a guard for Seattle, and a lot of analysts in the NFL are considering Seattle to be the best team in the NFL right now. Anthony Bradford, the guard for Seattle, is their Achilles heel. And we all know what an Achilles heel is, like their
Yeah.
biggest weakness. And we have a dude who just got snubbed from the Pro Bowl, looks upset, and is a proven guy who feels that he has to prove himself again. What's going to happen when a guy who is constantly causing false starts, a guy constantly called for holding, and a guy who simply cannot block goes up against the monster that is Derek Brown? That's a clear mismatch of the ages. If we take advantage of that mismatch, we can potentially shut down the run and create heavy pressure towards that offense. And
Yeah.
heavy pressure already limits the amount of effort needed by the secondary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it's something that not all of us is talking about, PPP, that I just want to bring to the forefront
Talk.
since
Go
we're
ahead.
talking about revenge games.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget Mr. Damian Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Did resign and got drafted by the Sea Chickens, if I'm not mistaken.
And don't forget who got an echo. There we go. Okay. And don't forget now, Mike Jackson.
Yeah.
Also from
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
hey man, we about to line these niggas up.
Talk about it,
We
PPP.
about to line these niggas up, man.
and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
dude did real Mike Jackson, I was at the game. I was at the Bucks game last year that was here and the Bucks game this year that was here. You want to know the main difference as to why we won this game versus not last year? Because we
Why?
were able to contain Bucky Irving. And
Huh?
stopping the run is something that was only possible right now, I think, purely because that Bobby Brown was there and not Turk Wharton. I think if Turk Wharton plays this game, I think we lose it against Tampa because I don't think Turk Wharton can stop Bucky Irving while Bobby Brown was able to. I saw Bobby
Yeah.
Brown getting behind the line of scrimmage. He was just forcing Bucky to run, to bounce out to the side. Like, it's just so clear that Bobby Brown is more impactful in the D line, and like
It's
it's just
evident.
purely because of contract size that
Mm-hmm.
Tershawn Wharton is starting over him. Outside of that, bro, Tershawn Wharton should not be on this field at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh snap. Oh snap. Yo, what up, Nate? It's about to go left, y'all. It's about to go left. Nate, you there? You on mute
I'm
right now. There she
here.
go. There she go.
Hey.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little different mood than yesterday. I'm declaring that we're gonna knock the lemon pepper wet off of your team this week.
It's
Yeah.
amazing what 7 hours will do.
How you doing
Okay,
today,
because where
yo?
was this yesterday?
Yeah,
And
yesterday
also,
was.
like, to Man's point, we have Anthony Bradford, but I want you to also know that our team has adjusted without him. Like, even with him there, he's invisible. We understand that you could blow on him and he's going to fall over.
Well, we about to beat the white blood cells out y'all ass. That's what we about to do.
I'm going to hold you to it, Stink.
Hey, but you know what, PPP? I think honestly, hey, Sam Darnold, he be looking good, but I feel like he's easy to throw off. You know what I'm saying? I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Because last year when they went to that playoff game, man, he shut all the way down. He didn't look like who he was when he got there.
I feel like with
Like
Sam Darnold, for
easy
him
to
to have
throw
a good game.
off.
Oh,
The heck was that?
what was that?
Yeah, Red Man Boy he the feds. Let's get Red Man Boy out of here. Yeah, he the feds. Go ahead, y'all. Yeah,
I
we
think
got
the
him.
aliens abducted him.
Nah. He the feds. I told y'all that. You got to watch out for Red Man Boy. Go ahead, man. What up, Cool Kev in the chat? What's up, man? Go ahead. Who was that? Tech Shiesty. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say because like the random static. What was I gonna say? Man, I forgot because the static threw me off. Oh, right. It's about Sam Darnold and that he has to get like a rhythm going for him to have a good game. If you throw off Sam Darnold's rhythm, like he's not like the type of quarterback to really rebound. We saw that last week against the Rams, but how often do you really see him rebounding from like starting off like poorly? I feel like that's the thing with Sam Darnold. He has to start off well to continue well most of the time. But because if he starts off bad, then it becomes like a continuous like week of bad play. I feel like that kind of accurately encapsulates who Sam Darnold is. But as we've seen in recent weeks, he has learned to rebound from starting off poorly. But like, I feel like it has to be more consistent. Would y'all agree?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think Sam Darnold he's gotten better from times past. He ain't all that.
Okay.
Like when I watched Sam Darnold last year against when he was with the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, they was winning games, but it was because you had one of the best wide receivers in the freaking league, and all you had to do was just, Jennings was down there somewhere. You feel me? And I feel the same way.
Down there.
Yeah, just throw a bomb down there, yo. And I feel the same way. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he's down there somewhere. Just throw it deep. Like the Seattle Seahawks are going to live and die on the big play. That's just them. They're going to live and die on the big play. So yeah, I hope that there's a lot of that this week.
So as a Seahawks fan,
nah. But the thing is, though, Darnold, he's going to be hesitant.
What you say, Nate?
Go ahead, lady.
I was just gonna ask, what do you guys feel like Bryce or your team has to do in order for you guys to win? But what is Sam hesitant about?
With Sam, the thing.
Go ahead, Red Man. Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't think Sam, like with J.C. Horn, if J.C. Horn is on JSN, man, it's gonna be a long day for that boy. He ain't gonna be targeting him like that. He ain't gonna get it off like that. He might get a couple, but I don't think he's gonna that'll be the star player, and the reason why if they win, they win. It won't be that. It won't be because of Sam Darnold throwing him. I already know that.
Hey, Red
it's
Man,
gonna be a wrap.
I'd like to think like otherwise with that, because you know, like 2 weeks ago with Chris Olave, we saw Kellen Moore like throwing it JC's way, and we saw that him doing that against the Saints against the Panthers last time. I feel like with this, I think Mike McDonald's is he runs the defense mostly, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Who's the offensive coordinator for Seattle?
Isn't
Clint Kubiak.
Clint Kubiak. Yeah, he's also used to J.C. Horn. Remember, we had him with the Saints last time. He'd always like to target J.C. Horn. I feel like with that, because of his familiarity with J.C. Horn, it doesn't matter if he's on JSN, he's gonna target his way. And even if for some reason Mike Jack is on him, which I don't think he should be, but we see how they like to put Mike Jackson on the ones, which I think this week against Mike Evans, because of Mike Evans being a more physical like wide receiver, that it was a good idea to put Mike Jack on him, because he did somewhat contain him a bit. They tried the jump ball the first time in the end zone. It worked. Second time it didn't, and then he forced a few incompletions against them. So I think this week they probably will use J.C. Horn on JSN more, which, no mistake, JSN is the offensive player of the year. He's the best wide receiver in the NFL as of right now. So I feel like Evero, knowing that and knowing the skill set that JC is versus Mike Jack, he's going to have JSN on him. And with and on Clint Kubiak's side, he knows that what happened a few weeks ago with another Ohio State wide receiver, that being Chris Olave. And I feel like they have like a very similar play styles, JSN and Chris Olave. So I feel as though Sam Darnold with the advisory of Clint Kubiak, he's going to target him regardless. Because he's the offensive player of the year. It doesn't matter if J.C. Horn's on him. He's going to target his side no matter what.
Man, I just think he's going to have bad luck doing that, though. I don't think it'll be as easy as other games. But Darnold and that connection he got with JSN, I don't think it's going to be smooth this game. That's what I'm saying. I think it's just going to be super, just like a go-ahead thing. I think he's going to have a little problem doing that.
But to be honest with you guys, I don't think this is going to be a pass-heavy game for Sam Darnold to even walk into, because we know that your guys' defense isn't what it should be. You guys have amazing spurts, but it's not what it should be. And so I very much think, knowing Kubiak and knowing what we do with our running backs right now, I don't think it's going to be a pass-heavy game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I brought up the running backs earlier. But that's kind of like our weakness at times. Like it can get away from us the run game from the opposing teams. It just depends on, like you say, if Turk is the weakest link out there and they know that,
I hope he
they
don't
might
play,
try to
bro.
do that.
I hope he don't play this week.
I hope he don't either. I can't even notice the difference when he in there other than he jumping off the sideline and shit, getting off the field. That's the only time I noticed he was out there. That's the only time.
Another thing for Clint Kubiak, you know how Seattle traded for Rashid Shaheed, remember?
Yeah.
Y'all remember week 1 of last year, that one play where Rashid against the Saints where under the advisory of Clint Kubiak, Rashid got that 75-yard TD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he's gonna run something similar to that to start the game.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That's my only concern when it comes down to special teams. Like we're gonna have to figure out, and the Panthers are the best team right now in the NFL with that dirty kick, that dirty punt off and kick off or whatever. We gotta be, huh?
Wait, Raheem only does punt returns?
No, but I'm saying I see a punt return happening.
Yeah.
I hope not, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Our special teams was the issue and why we lost really, really badly against the New England Patriots. Yes. Yeah, bro. Yeah, they totally destroyed us, man. So
yeah, I feel like once that punt return happened, that was a crazy increase of momentum. And then from there, the Pats just boat raced us to the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to look out for that. Also, how they use Shaheed on the offense. I feel like Clint Kubiak's going to use him how he did week 1 against the Saints last year. Remember when he was coaching with the Saints? And I feel like the main key to winning against Seattle is you have to recognize the mismatch of Derek Brown and Anthony Bradford, which, if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Bradford is a very weak link for Seattle's offensive line, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is he left guard?
He's right guard.
Right guard. Well, I mean,
they'll be doubling him. They'll double him.
Shoot, if you double him, Bobby Brown one-on-one with Bobby Brown.
Charles Cross.
Well, yeah. So it's in our best interest to put Bobby Brown out there because when Bobby Brown's out there, they won't double Derek Brown because they don't have enough linemen to do that.
Yeah.
No, they're going to be in 11, 12 personnel the whole goddamn day to stop that.
Hey, PPP. Sometimes they put 3-man on him, man. On Derek Brown.
I haven't seen 3-man on Derek Brown. I haven't seen it. You seen that?
I think the Falcons did it one time.
You seen it one time?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Hey, if that's
they ain't gonna do that all game, but I've seen teams do that.
Yeah, maybe on some naked bootleg stuff or whatever, where you're kind of exposing yourself to the left or right side of that defense. But
yeah, they ain't gonna do that. I'm just saying, I've seen it. I think also, man. Hey, Nick Scorton, man, he played damn good on this past Sunday. He did pretty good.
Played good.
Mm-hmm. I was there.
Yeah, he got a good. Man, he got a good. Yeah, he got a good motor, man. I like him now. I'm kind of disappointed with the Princely. Because I feel like, we got an edge to, he can build and grow, but even his moments he's had, it's lackluster as of right now. But
yeah,
because edge is one thing that's really hurting our defense. Edge, and then we need secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I feel we expect Wallace to play this week and Icky to play this week, correct?
I don't even.
Yeah.
Well, I do know that Icky has been training to get back. Back playing. He was practicing again. This week here. I'm not gonna lie. Josh Neiman held that left side down.
Yeah, he was the highest graded lineman according to PFF. In
Bro,
the bottom 5 of our grade on offense,
bro,
he was
ranked real high. It's just he had to get through the whole, Frank Wright situation and find his footing in here with Dave Canellis or whatever, man. But Josh Neiman is not, bro. He was one of the better tackles with Green Bay. So Bro, I had all the faith in him. He just had to produce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did his thing. You ain't hear nothing about coming around this side over there. That left side.
He probably had like one or two plays where it was like, oh snap, but and that was only when they kind of ran some pressures and maybe a couple stunts. But other than that,
well, that's better than having the bullshit that we get when Corbett's out there somewhere. He just man.
I
that
feel like
guy's out there. I just close my eyes.
They're starting Corbett over Curhan, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's
mismatch.
Because Leonard Williams, he just made the Pro Bowl. Leonard Williams probably one of the roughly the same skill as Derek Brown. Him on Austin Corbett, that's going to be a bad matchup. I fully can see Leonard Williams just destroying Austin Corbett. Now, if he's on Damian Lewis's side, I could see that being a good matchup, but I don't like it if he's against Austin Corbett. Because we know when he faces good interior D linemen, Austin Corbett crumbles.
Yeah. No, that's true, yo. We saw it against Arizona for those two plays that everybody blames Bryce for, and I blamed Bryce at first until I saw the film. If you got a lineman, you remember that play, right?
Yeah.
The way he was snapping the ball,
he just let him go right through.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the one in Arizona, Red Man, where he was snapping the ball.
I'm talking about when he played center and he was trash as hell.
Yeah, he was. I ain't gonna lie. And everybody kept saying, "Nah, you need to put Corbett in there because he's had this position." Man, Cade Mays was solid last year with Bryce.
Yep.
And I didn't like Cade Mays at first. I thought Cade Mays was the dirtiest right guard in the NFL. I didn't like him at all. But at center, he might do that center.
Hey, PPP, have you noticed that ever since Christensen went down, our run game has not been the same?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like once Robert Hunt comes back, we're going to have a complete offense. Imagine what Rico and Chuba's going to do with Robert Hunt back.
Bro, let me tell you. That's why Dave keeps saying teams have not seen us at our full capacity yet.
Well,
they just haven't.
Have they opened this 21-day window?
I think that's getting ready to happen real soon.
Maybe after this week, huh?
Yeah, more than likely.
They're gonna. I think first week of the playoffs, if we go, that's when they activate them.
Well, shoot, can they do that? No, I think it's a certain time frame that you got to do that by.
Yeah, I think they'll open it up. I think they'll open it up next week because I mean, why not? If we playing for the playoff spot, I mean, I'm sure he's good enough to play with Tampa. Like, I'm not saying he will, but I mean that extra layer of security, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, I remember being at the game. Vita Vea was just going. Like, he was just destroying Austin Corbett.
Oh, yeah. Vita Vea, that's a bad boy.
Yeah, imagine week 18, and that's Robert Hunt instead of Austin Corbett. If that's Robert Hunt, that's a good matchup.
Bro, but we saw it last year. We saw it last year against Tampa Bay. Hold on. Here we go. I just saw it. Came out 7 hours ago from Cat Crave. The Carolina Panthers could open up Robert Hunt's window this week. And what a momentum swing boost that would be. Yeah, I just saw it. Bro, hold on. Let me pull this up. Guys, hey, listen. We some smart brothers. Let me show y'all. Let me show you what they saying on that joint, man. Let me go to Cat Crave real quick, y'all.
I really doubt we play him this week, but more than likely for the wild card game, if we do make it, it's going to be Seattle we play.
Yeah.
Which
you know what? Even with Seattle, I think they're very good offense and they score. They score a lot. And I think like if we got to get in a shootout with them, I ain't gonna say like we can't do it, but
we could definitely do it.
Yeah, we can. It's just it's gonna be a challenge for our offense if we get into behind the 8 ball and not saying like behind, like maybe a touchdown down, and we trying to just keep it going back and forth. The consistency with the offense to play like that, they gotta just be ready for that and not let it get that way. Because I think our defense gonna be able to do enough to get a couple of stops. I ain't gonna just predict anything, but I think I know we got action. I feel like we're gonna win. I just don't know how this is gonna happen, but I think it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different game, even like the lady was alluding to with the way that they like to probably play us might be kind of like leaning on the run, mix and match. I think it's gonna be something like that.
Hey, hold on record for me, Tech. Shout out to Drew Free for that super chat. He said over under 2.5 steps on Bryce ankle by Corbett. Hey man, I'm gonna have to go on the under, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go on the under.
Oh, and also thank goodness Chandler Zavala is not here. Good. I don't think we win another game. Chandler Zavala's here.
Yeah, babyface killer. And I can't believe we got him. Like just because I guess he went to school with Icky. They was like teammates or whatever.
Yeah, with Icky. Like that dude was a 6th round pick at best, and you took him in the 3rd round. That just shows you who Scott Fiedler was. And
Scott.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you good? I'm commenting on what you saying. Yeah, Scott didn't care.
Okay. And
y'all see this right here? It said we could open up Robert Hunt's window, and then when you look at the comment, hold on, let me back out. One of the people on the comments like that's going to open up the run. Here it is right here. You said run game would take a leap. See, we know what our team needs, man. We know what our team needs.
It's not only that, but you got him and Moten on one side, man. That's a good combo. You know what I'm saying?
It is, bro.
Man, 2 experience, good offensive linemen, man. They play hard for each other. Like, hey, you remember when we got Robert Hunt and he was talking to Taylor Moten? Taylor Moten wanted to cry when he see Robert Hunt. He wanted to cry when he see them. And I think they got some kind of, like connection as far as getting their job done on that side of the ball. And they showed it, Them two together, man, they moving mountains.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, man.
It is, man. I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait for
it. But
the
only thing that we can't have happen, PPP, we can't have Dave Canales be on some bullshit with the play calling, man.
I don't think he's going to be, bro. This is former team, bro. I think Dave
I'm just saying, like, we can't have that. We can't have no slip ups, man. We gotta keep the ball rolling and act like you know what you're doing type shit. We can't be out here like trying to figure out what's next. And I think and another thing that still kills this offense, and I'm not putting blame. I don't know who the blame is because I don't know how the play is going out and how this is getting called out. But that snapping the ball with the 3 to 5 seconds left is bullshit. And I swear, if we could get away from that, we could do a lot better.
No, it ain't, bro. No, it ain't. Because a lot of times you need that time to see what they're doing. Because you got to think, just like Cam said, as soon as the play is over, you got 40 seconds for the next play to come in. Right? You got 40 seconds.
I'm talking about when we keep snapping the ball right at 1 second, and like the defense is they knowing that they about to haul off, and there's not a buffer in there to keep their D line from just bull rushing because they know it's about to be snapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're on, like on your mark, your set, go, track and field. Like they ready to run off the line because they know the shit's about to get clocked out. Like right there,
but
ball's about to get hyped.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever played football before?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Are you looking at the time, the play clock, or are you looking at that ball on
you watching the ball. Yeah, you watching the ball. So I'm talking about for the offensive sake, I just don't feel like that helps with the rhythm that the offense stay. Like I feel like we do better when we're like not tempo, but the shit's getting out and it's getting, it keeps moving. I feel like when we do that slow shit, that's when our momentum dies. I really do see that. Whenever it look like plays going in and out, everything's a little smooth. Everybody's moving around, getting to where they need to be, and the ball get off. I feel like we do a lot better instead of that. Keep waiting and waiting, to clock the shit right there. Yeah, I know what you mean. They can't see the play clock, but still in. I feel like for the shit that they try to throw together, just even the play don't even, the play might not be even ready. Like he just calling the shit because he has to, everybody might not be in place or the right play. You got people not doing the right routes or whatever may happen. I think when that happens, I think that's the reason why.
Gotcha. Hey,
I don't know.
I'm about to play this movie, y'all, from week 18. Let's get into this, man. This is about to be must-see TV right here, bro. Let me see. Come on now. Why do they keep making it smaller?
Oh, PPP, before you started, can I say something else really quick?
Go ahead.
Another thing to look out for is T-Mac versus Witherspoon. That's going to be a good matchup.
Okay.
Like, yep. I feel like T-Mac being on Witherspoon, let's say on 1st and 10, like they throw the team, Bryce throws the T-Mac, and like it's like a 15-yard pass, right? Mm-hmm. Week 1 through 5, I would fully expect Witherspoon to lock that down. But current T-Mac, with the way he's playing, I feel like he can get a few mosses on him. Because I feel like right now, we're actually using T-Mac how we were supposed to. Remember at the start of the year, we were just having T-Mac on comeback routes, over the middle. We weren't just using him on the deep ball, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, we're going to use him on the deep ball. Now we're using him on the deep ball.
Yeah, we are.
Especially like on the deep ball against Tampa to take the lead to the locker rooms. Imagine that's T-Mac versus Witherspoon. Let's say that pass is a little high up. Who do you think is getting that?
Yeah, T-Mac.
Oh yeah,
T-Mac. He's built for passes like that. He's in like let me check Devon Witherspoon's height. I think he's small.
They got some good corners over there though. Both of them.
He's like
Big
6
Mason,
foot.
I'm sure it'll be Woolen more than Spoon over there defending T-Mac.
Woolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, though, T-Mac just got that separation.
Hey, let's get into this mini movie from week 16, y'all.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in town, first place in the NFC South on the line. These are the moments that you dream about. These are the moments that you play for.
We know what's ahead today, dog. You're the fucking juice right now.
Meaningful football in the final stretch of the season. And if the Panthers are to get to the postseason, a win today certainly goes a long way. Up the chest high snap, 4-man twist. Bryce throws, complete. It's McMillan, far side, first down. There's the under center snap. It's a fly sweep. Jimmy Horn coming near side 50. He's got the 45. Feathers the sideline, jumps across the 35, cuts it inside to the 25-yard line of Tampa. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And the field goal unit will come on. A 27-yard kick by Ryan Fitzgerald is good. That punctuates the opening drive for Carolina. Mayfield under center with Irving, the single setback. Mayfield throws a fade route to Evans into the end zone. He hauls it in for a touchdown over Mike Jackson. You almost saw it coming. Second down, 11 to go. Young is in an empty set. Chest high snap. Rice stands in the pocket, drives one over the middle. Caught by McMillan, who gets bumped upfield by Dennis to the 23-yard line. A 41-yard kick by Fitzgerald. Snap, hold. The rookie drives it through, and it's 10-6 with 2:06 to go. Baker now coming under center. Crowd getting loud. The snap. Baker pump fakes. Has to ground it. That's going to be intentional grounding on Baker Mayfield, I believe. Play clock at 2 and 1. There's the snap. Here's the blitz. Young throws deep down the left side. He wants McMillan. Makes the catch. Touchdown! Teteroa McMillan with 7 seconds to go in the first half.
That's how you bounce it.
The final minutes of this second quarter executed to perfection by Carolina. Under center snap. Hubbard running left side with the 2 tight ends. Gets the edge, gets the first down, and scoots out of bounds. Here's the snap. Pressure off the edge. Bryce dancing in the pocket. Trying to evade a sack. He does. Throws back in the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Carolina.
Let's go.
So what a massive third down we have right here.
Bucks bring the blitz. Young stands in the pocket, throws downfield. He wants Coker, reaches up, makes the catch. Flag down. Jalen Coker with a first down, waving the arms. Fitzgerald has been clutch this season. This from 48 for the lead. Snap, hold, Ryan swings the leg. The kick has the distance. It is up. It is good. The Panthers have a 23-20 lead with first place in the NFC South at stake. Chest high snap. Deep in the pocket. Mayfield bouncing around the pocket. Throws! And it's picked off at the 30. Picked off by Carolina. Panthers football. Lathan Ransom, the rookie, comes up with one of the biggest plays of the season. Carolina Panthers have sole possession of first place in the NFC South.
Man, I don't know about y'all, man. I don't know about y'all. That junk gave me goosebumps, bro. I don't know about y'all, man.
Hey, Ransom. Ransom.
Oh,
Hey,
Ransom.
man, that damn Nick Scott gotta go. My goodness. I don't know. I guess we keep him because he's a vet. And he's like a. I don't know. Like they know he ain't shit, but they like okay. He at least he can stop some things. I don't understand it. Like he ain't. He don't need to be on the team, man. After this year, they gotta get rid of him.
Uncle Gates, what's up, baby? Uncle Gates, you there?
Yo.
What's
going on, PPP? What's
man,
up,
I'm
fella?
hanging in there, man. How you feeling, man?
Oh, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm on a high right now with this team, man.
Yes, sir. Talk your talk.
Man, listen, man. I know, we sit back, man, and we just, try to pinpoint a lot of things about individuals on the team. But, man, listen, man. This team is number one in the NFC South, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is Bryce's third year. We give him a little pass for the first, but again, this is his third. This is our head coach second year as a head coach.
Yep.
I know it's good for content, but at some point, man, we just gotta all agree that right now, man, you got to feel good as a Panther fan, man.
hey, Uncle Gates. No other explanation to it. You gotta feel good.
Come on, man. I just got a cold chill. Like, are you serious?
Yeah. Talk about it. I feel you on that, man.
Like, man, I'm when I say I'm on a high, man, it's not about Bryce and the offense and Canales and the play calling and man. We're so overshadowed with those things that I just named. We're not looking at the end result. Like we're number one right now. And our coach is telling us in the interviews, he's telling the players, like, man, we ain't seen our best ball yet. They ain't seen it.
They ain't see it, bro.
Like we got players that's like we're winning games. There was no, we had Yash Neiman on the outside on the offensive line. That wasn't icky. That's why the run game looked a little shaky over there, but that's cool. We still pulled it off. But we got it. Every team knows the next man up, but there's a few teams that only believe it and you see it when it's, you know what I mean? Like this coach, man, is he's made some mistakes. He told the locker room, but he told us too about this. About gave it away, guys.
About messed up.
Who's not going to respect the head coach? He spoke about it today in his interview. Like, we don't just tell the players about what they done. They can let us know about some of the things that we did. Like this team is growing because they're growing together. It's not like, well, I'm the coach, you guys are the players. It is what it is. And if you ask me, that's what makes more sense about the inconsistency, because sometimes it is the players and sometimes it is the coaches, but it's been win-loss. Like they figure it out, and then the next week is something else. But this is a very dangerous team. This is a team that has been punched in the mouth and came out the corner still wobbling and will knock you the fuck out.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
I what you're saying, bro.
We talking about a young man. I ain't finna glaze him, but we talking about a young man, Bryce Young, that has 14 wins as a NFL quarterback, but 12 game winning drives. So of the 14 wins, this nigga done put the damn team on his back.
On his back. Yeah.
Now I could be an NFL analyst or social media content analyst or an ESPN analyst and try to break down. Well, Rico had the man got 12 game-winning drives, and when they showed him above Patrick Mahomes and the other quarterback, I forget who it was. Peyton Manning, I believe, of the youngest, right? When they showed that, no one's questioning if Pacheco or whoever or if Tyreek Hill got a 70-yard. No one's asking about these individual stats. It says what Patrick Mahomes did as the quarterback, as he's leading the team, right? All stress, all whatever goes to the QB. They're not talking about who what's his name, Reggie Wayne, and what was the other receiver that Peyton had? Marvin Harrison. It's not talking about how deep he threw them the ball and how short it was and how bad he was on third downs. It talk about game-winning drives. This man has 12 out of the 14 games, 14 of his wins. Stop playing with this young man. Stop playing with this team. Stop playing with this defense. We very dangerous. We hit you with the drunken monk. We look woozy, but we fighting all the way to the end.
You think I'm about to fall? I throw a left hook at you.
I'm telling you.
From the right side.
You understand? And you figure out he put the paint where it ain't. You figure that out. Yeah.
You figure out where that punch came from. Yeah.
And that video you showed, man, I'm looking at the game on Sunday. I can hear them beating on the chairs.
Bro, it was crazy.
I heard the chairs.
Yeah.
The speakers on my TV. And let it be told, I heard it was some injuries, like some people hurt their hands and some chairs kind of got broke. Yeah. This is like electric, man.
Oh, hey, listen. See, this is what the Panthers fans have been waiting for. See, we're going to get behind the team, and we still been supporting the team. But, man, you start winning. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now. Let's say, for instance, it did come down, which I don't believe it's going to come down to this. I have a strong feeling that somehow Miami's going to pull this game out on Sunday, and the Panthers going to win, and we're going to clinch the division this Sunday. But let's say, for instance, it comes down to week 18.
Yeah.
And the team flies back. I'm going to be at the stadium. When they come back, I'm going to be at the bank. I'm telling you that right now. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mob of people out there when the Panthers come back. If it comes down to week 18, they got to fly back. It's going to cultivate 2015 vibes. You know how them Panthers fans were whenever the team, bro, listen, we was out there, bro, out there. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, team coming back on the bus. It's 200 people out there on Mint Street. They got to barricade us in because it's a freaking mob out there, bro.
I seen it, man.
Yeah. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all sit right there. Let me show y'all.
Yeah.
Let me show y'all.
Yeah, bring it on up, man. For real.
Carolina Panthers 2015 fan mob. I think that's what it's called. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find one. 2015 team returns.
And I had because Greg Olsen, he hit the keep pounding drum at halftime this Sunday, right? Past Sunday,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I have this feeling, PPP. I don't know why.
Do you think Cam gonna be there?
PPP.
Hey, do you think Cam?
PPP, listen. All that ran through me was like, if they bring out Cam Newton,
let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna lose my natural born mind. I'm gonna, hey, Uncle Gates, I might cuss.
Hey, listen. Just text it. Don't even say it. Like, for real. Like, I don't know why it was going through me. I was like, man, I wonder if. And you know what, though? In the same fashion, like, not even in the beginning. Yeah. Who knows how the game gonna look at halftime? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And just an entrance of everyone coming to hit the keep pounding drum. The number one, the Cam.
Yo, what's up?
Man, I know they would go crazy, man.
What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. How you feeling, man?
I just clocked out. Chilling. Yeah, man.
That's always a good feeling.
It is. I need some old creek water. I'm about to go get some.
I know that's right.
Some old quick water.
So PPP, did you see the press of the day with Canales?
Nah, I didn't see it. Let you know. I'm trying to find that other video. Let me pull that up. Yeah, let me pull up the press conference with Canales.
Like, if you tell me what I ain't gonna speak on it, but just tell me what. Just take a listen. Just take a listen.
Hey, PPP, do you know about the other weird playoff scenario that could possibly happen?
Talk to me real quick.
All right. It's possible. It's a 3-way tie between Atlanta, us, and the Bucks. If that happens,
you got a lot of noise in the background, baby. Go ahead, Big Walt.
What I was saying was, it possibly could come down to a 3-way tie for the South: us, the Bucks, and the Falcons. Now, if that happens, we still get it. We still can be top of the division and still go to the playoffs. So the Falcons could play spoiler twice for the Bucks.
Yeah, I think that's less likely. Who the Bucks got to play? I mean, who Atlanta got to play next? They got to play the Saints. And who else?
I think the Rams.
Oh yeah.
Yo, is it better?
Yeah, that's better, Stevie the Bull.
And you never know. It's any given Sunday.
They ain't beating the goddamn Rams. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, didn't nobody expect us to beat the Rams, but we did it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. They got to play. They play the Rams. How they get a Monday night game against? Boy, hey, they went all out for the Falcons this year, boy. God, dog. I mean, for the Falcons, they got a Monday night game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they thought they were gonna be it. PPP. They thought they were gonna be it.
Yeah. There's no way Atlanta's gonna make the playoffs, though.
Nah, I mean, the way it works, it's weird because they already eliminated, but with all three of us having the same record, the Panthers would still go to the playoffs. So pretty much, let's say the Bucks beat us this round, and the Falcons went out their last 2 games, we will all still have the same overall record, which we still will come out on top, and the Falcons would pretty much stop the Bucks from going to the playoffs either way.
Yeah. Well, I think we just go ahead and handle business out here on Sunday, and we
plain and simple.
And we send some good vibes down there to Dade County, right on the county line of Dade and Broward.
I need Cam Newton out on the field, and they need to be ready.
Hey.
Yeah. Stevie the Bull, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. I ain't see you in a minute, Stevie. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. See, yeah, this year been crazy, boy. But nah, man, I'm excited, bro. I don't know. We got this win one, lose one mentality. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping Sam Darnold be Sam Darnold that we know him to be on Sunday. I hate that we kept on losing to the Saints and stuff, but that's in the past or whatever. But I really want us to get, with the playoffs and making the playoffs, going to the playoffs hot. So we can win these last two games on top of the Tampa Bay game, going into the playoffs, we can for sure win it. We can
Hey,
for
let me
sure
tell
win
you.
it, Charlotte.
Hey, let me tell y'all real quick before I play this Dave Canellis press conference. That pathway all the way to the Super Bowl. I know y'all think I'm crazy for saying that, but the Panthers beat the Seattle Seahawks this week. Then we turn around and if we need to beat the Bucks in Tampa, we beat them. Then we have a home game. The home game right now would be against the 49ers. We could beat them. Then we have a game in Philly against the Philadelphia Eagles. Beat them in Philly. And then we got to go to Chicago. Beat Chicago. Then we're playing the Super Bowl against the Broncos. That's what I think is going to happen.
And that's all possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it is, though. Like, it is.
Mm-hmm.
We evenly matched with all the team. I mean, it don't look like it. It don't feel, but you got to think. We battle tested. Like, what was the Cowboys, the number one offense at the time that we beat them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Green Bay Packers were number one at the time we beat them. You know what I'm saying?
The Rams were
number one at the time we are battle tested. Like we lose, and everyone knows it. We lose the games we should win and win the games that we should have lost. But that just lets you know, like, the mentality of these players, like, okay, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why Canales is saying we haven't seen our best ball because we haven't leveled that out yet. And he's openly admitted that it could be him and the coaching and the play calling as well. But that's why I just told you about this interview here. That's all. You take a listen to it.
Yeah. Let's run this. Go ahead, Big Walt.
I want to say, just imagine if Tet or Coker have a Puka Nakua type game against the Seahawks.
Hey, let me tell you, I hope that whatchamacallit, what's his name? McDonald, I think that's his name. I think that's the defensive coordinator or Kubiak. One of the two. I can't remember who is.
I think it's Kubiak.
It's Kubiak. Okay, I hope Kubiak runs old zero blitz or some type. Boy, I hope they come out blitzing because they come out blitzing. Bryce Young, the Coker is going to be a real thing this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
A beautiful day. Excuse my voice a little bit here. Told the guys they're going to get everything I had, so kind of left some stuff out there on the field. But great to just get back to work, and the focus is right. And just encourage the group. Last week was in my estimation our best week of preparation in terms of the schemes, what to expect, looks to own on defensive side, offensively, just figuring out the fronts and different things like that, and taking advantage of opportunities. We have to recreate that through our process, and that was the challenge this week, and the guys are up for it.
Dave, you've had this rotating captain thing every week. Who decides on that? What goes into it? How do you determine who that guy is?
Yeah, I just look to recognize players that have shown the consistency that we're looking for and really stand for what Panthers football is about. And, part of it is from the week before, how they played. And then the other parts of it is just guys that uphold the standards. And, Nick Scott was a captain this past week, and Jeff Brown helps me keep track of who the guys are that we.
Yeah, don't you ever do that again.
Yeah, that nigga open up his eyes on that one. God dang. His last nigga to be a captain.
Yeah.
He was making some hits last game.
Yeah. Don't you ever? Nick Scott. Don't you ever do that again. Next time if they nominate you, you better put your goddamn hand back down. Yeah.
Invite to come out there, and guys that mean a lot to us, and just getting them some recognition in front of their peers. And we announced that on Saturdays before we go into the game. We have a lot of fun with it. The guys get excited about it, and we have a scout team player of the week as well. that we recognize every Saturday and try to rotate that. We've had a couple of repeat guys in that world, but they all work so hard, and it's awesome when they get to be recognized in front of their peers.
2 weeks left. Are there any guys on the top of your mind that you kind of want to, I mean, that you kind of want to get honored down the stretch?
Not off the top. I have a list of guys, so we'll make that decision later in the week.
Dave, you were pretty clear yesterday that individual goals and awards have a place, but below team. With that being said, disappointment to see Derek not get honored with the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, the recognition and all that happens, however they come up with those votes and how they recognize guys. What I saw from Derek this year is dominant football play. A guy that stands for everything we believe in, and a guy that's disruptive, in every way, shape, and form. And, coming up with sacks this year, and certainly just against the run game and the way he's played, he definitely is recognized, regardless of what the accolades might be, by his teammates and by his peers, the people that he plays against.
Last week, it was only his third touch in the past 6 weeks. After that early fumble that he had, is he starting to earn your respect to get back in the game plan?
Yeah, Jimmy's working hard. We're asking him to do a lot and different types of packages, different motions and things like that. And he's really pressed into it. He works all the way through Saturday night. Got to give Keyshawn Coleman some love. One of our assistants who spends a lot of time with those guys, making sure they're ready for the game plan. And I love when the ball finds Jimmy because he's electrifying and he can make plays for us. He certainly can help us here.
Back on the Pro Bowl conversation, J.C. Horn earned his second consecutive Pro Bowl. How did you tell him, and what does that mean as a coach to see your player kind of soar like that?
Yeah, Dan and I called him together and, let him know that he was being recognized that way and was on the first team for the Pro Bowl. And just wanted him to know how proud I am of him, of the hard work that goes into this. And I see how hard he's working on his body, on his mind, getting himself ready for game day. And it's all paying off. It's all paying off because he's doing things the right way and has a real professionalism about him.
I guess since you technically don't have a practice report today, the decision on Robert kind of floats into tomorrow. Is that accurate?
Yeah, we just got him out there to do some things today. Moved him around, put him through some individual. We'll try to do a little bit more tomorrow, and then we'll kind of make decisions as we go from there.
Dave, last week, you guys had 20 rush attempts. That's the fewest you've had in a win all year. How important is it going to be to kind of get that back to the place it normally is in those games?
Just take what they give you. And I know I want to run the ball in some way, shape, or form on a weekly basis. And when we get good matchups and we feel like we can take advantage of things in the pass game, our guys have continued to grow in that world so that we can do that. And points are points. And wanting to get the ball into Rico and Chuba's hands is a priority of mine. Sometimes that happens in the pass game with screens, getting the ball on the perimeter. It could be a check down in a pass concept that we feel good about, flooding a zone, different things like that. The easiest way is to turn around and hand it to them, certainly. I love having that be a part of our game. We were in a mode where we were still going for it. There wasn't a 4-minute situation. And, if you want to talk about the number of touches, a lot of times if you're playing with a significant lead, you're going to see more runs at the end of it, So good things happen when you run the ball. You run the ball when good things happen. It works both ways. And it's a part of who we are. I know I want to have that physical nature, let the linemen get their hands on people and fill those combos and just play a little football. And that's always a part of the early part of our plans is to make sure that those guys get touches.
I think Emmanuel Larry is still a pretty young guy. Just from what you remember from draft prep and seeing on tape, how has he been able to have such an impact so quickly? And just what kind of challenges does he present?
He's an intelligent guy. We had him here for a visit and got to spend some time with him. He's right down the road in South Carolina, and we had a great visit. And so he's a guy that I knew would find a way to adjust to the game pretty quickly, but I got to give their coaching staff a lot of credit for being able to use him the way that they're using him. The versatility of roles that he plays, that takes a lot of work, and that's a big responsibility for a young player. So I can only imagine it's all hands on deck there in Seattle, getting him to understand where he fits in different calls and the different pressures. And they've done a great job of just continuing to grow that throughout the season.
The rest of the next few weeks are about the division race and everything like that, but the 3 seed is still in sight. Even if you don't get some help this week and close out the division early, this game could be meaningful for that. Is that part of the kind of, I guess, motivation this week when you're talking to the players? Do you mention that at all?
Not really. No, it's a championship opportunity, and that's the way we have to keep. I fully believe in that part of our process. We can't change what we're doing based on what's happening outside of these walls, outside of this building, and what's happening in that game. Learning habits, learning how to win in different ways, different modes, collectively in all three phases is so important for us as we continue to build our football. We can't pass up opportunities to do that. So we'll compete all the way to the end of this thing.
Is that when you're going that route of win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game? I'm just curious, as a head coach, in your mind, you go, all right, how do I change this mojo? I mean, do you think about things that, I don't know, practice or meetings, or to try to change and kind of string a few together here?
I spend a lot of time thinking about that in terms of the messaging. I know I have to be consistent about the things that we believe in, because over time that consistency will lead to an identity. It'll lead to a belief. And then it also just gives me a chance to challenge our group, to challenge our guys to have consistent product, come alive. Are there things that—
Hey, chat, hold on, wait a second. God dang. Shout out to my boy SC Panther Boy, man, for that $150 cash out. My goodness, bro. God. Yeah. Panther Boy, I appreciate you, my dude. I appreciate you. Because let me tell y'all real quick, while I got y'all here. So remember I told y'all here. Let me drop this from the screen real quick. And I had a conversation. And what's up, real quick, driver? Y'all, so I told you that I had something that I'm getting ready to start planning very, very soon this year. And I started the planning process, and I contacted a couple people. So outreach is big for me. It's something that I've always wanted to do. Just whatever capacity that I was, able to do it in. So this year, I'm actually going to put together a event. I'm actually going to put together a event. Yeah, who got echo? Yeah, who got echo? Yeah, somebody got echo. Let me see who that is. Let me see who that is. Let me see this. There we go. There, Stevie the Bull. Shout out to Stevie the Bull. So I'm actually going to put together an event this year, guys, where I'm going to get about 100. He said, "PB, don't be telling my business." Okay. Hey, man, I'm sorry, bro. Okay. I got you. Shout out to my boy, SC Panther Boy. Hey man, I appreciate you so much, man. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate just how much the podcast really rocks with you, boy, man. I really do. So, guys, this year I'm putting together an event where I want to get 100 young men between the ages of about 7, 8 years old until about 16 or whatever. And I want to. The event is going to be surrounding around older men, pouring into the younger men. And I want to give each one of these young men a tie. And it's going to be something surrounding around like solid ties. That's like, I'm trying to get the name for it, but it's almost going to be like an outreach program where we bring 100 young men in, give them a tie, teach them how to tie a tie, have like speakers there, give them a free haircut, and all that stuff like that. So I want to have this event 2 times a year and eventually spread off, across different cities or whatever. But I want to start here in Charlotte. So I'm going to rent out a nice banquet hall, have a decent DJ stage and everything like that, have a couple speakers, have food there, and just bring in 100 young men from the community who sign up. And I mean, all of us are going to be dressed up, suit, ties, everything like that, man. He said, do I have barbers? Not yet, but I am working on that. I have everything written down on my board, and this is probably going to be a May, June situation, when they're just not getting out of school, and they're more than likely be on a Saturday. So it'll be a Saturday morning event where we'll have food catered locally. We'll probably do like the Embassy Suites banquet hall, have a DJ come out. I got a DJ already locked in for that event. I got a place where I can order sound systems for stages and everything like that. I mean, I already have everything outlined. And the money that I'm receiving from the podcast and even my own money, that's what's being utilized to purchase ties. That's what's being utilized to actually fund these events. So I want to let y'all know that I'm not getting rich off this podcast. That ain't what I'm doing. And this ain't going towards personal gain or growth, but I'm using this to give back to the younger men. And there's going to be more events that I want to host as well, like a back to school type situation, giving book bags out, and that's going to require, more donations. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But I just want to let y'all know that I'm officially doing that. That's going to be slated for May, June of this year.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Blessing, man.
Did you come up with a name for it yet?
Yeah, man, like something like Solid Ties or something. It's going to be surrounding the word tie.
I was gonna say like you can do like a like Ice Up Sun Foundation or something like that.
What's it called?
I said Ice Up Sun Foundation.
Ice Up Sun. Okay, yeah. I mean that got a good ring to it. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, I got some barbers for you, sir. Okay, hey, 336. Let's connect. Email me and I'll give you my number. We can have a conversation, man. Because the other number that you had, I don't have that no more, and I don't have that phone anymore. So email me and let's talk. And yeah, I want to have like.
And you could also try to see if you can get other podcasters to try to do like one big do it like at one big time too.
Oh man, listen, man.
Man, we taking this to David Tepper doorstep, man. The hell with you talking about?
Like on that nigga door real quick. Like, hey.
Yeah. Hey, David, I need about 30 mil. 30 mil to do what? Don't worry about that.
Put you on the map, sir.
Yeah, man. So I just want to let y'all know.
PPP. So
yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I got you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Glad
sir.
to know
Or
that.
it would be
You know what
dope
I'm
if we
saying?
can get like Cam or one of the Panthers legends to actually come to one of these events.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on some of that stuff, man, and just trying to see what I can pull, what resources I have at my disposal. Tomorrow, I wasn't calling either tomorrow or Saturday. The Embassy Suites by where I'm at, because y'all know I'm bougie. I ain't doing nothing cheap,
Right. That's your shit. I feel you.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. So rent a nice sized ballroom. Let us have space so we can put some food out there and set it up nicely, man. And I'm asking all everybody who's speaking and who's working to wear nice tailored suits, because there's an image that I want to show these young men. I want to show them what it looks like to be successful and to not have the image of a sagging pants and just looking presentable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we tell their mamas, we'll see y'all later. I'll probably have a charter bus pick them up and bring them over to the hotel. I want them to feel like royalty when they pull up here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man.
Make
so
them feel like they don't have to take shortcuts in life. That they can be hardworking men out here like everybody else. Yeah.
Exactly, man. So I'll probably have a location where they all can meet at to ride the bus. And, we ain't got to worry about mamas trying to find parking or get there or whatever. Hey, we're going to meet here. They're going to ride the bus, this, that, the other. When they get off the bus, we'll have cameras out there. And it'll be all about them, just enriching their lives. Because we've already lived the majority of our lives and we've done things, but their lives are important. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say that.
And see, too, little do you know, PPP, that's also teaching the mothers how to let go.
Yeah.
And let some men handle their young men. You know what I'm saying? Not like on the sideline at a football game or at practice, but look, we don't need y'all here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, we got them. We got them for this evening, and y'all just do what you do. But when the sons come back to them, they go, Mom, guess what? Oh, I learned this, or you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, yes, sir.
And that also helps young men to feel important about and care about certain things that they may look over every day. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's dope because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't learned how to tie my first tie till it was time for me to graduate high school.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My grandfather had to show me, like, hey, well, this is how you do it, son. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, like I had no idea. It was always a clip on or somebody tied it for me. But it was a small one, but it was an achievement at the same time because that's something that a young man needs to know how to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So very soon I'm gonna start a new Cash App and a new Venmo just particularly for that situation so that, you know, we can keep things because I'm trying to be ethical and, you know, keep everything reporting wise where it needs to be at. So yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I like that idea a lot because also at the end of the day, we also got to let these young men know that there are real men out here that do care about their lives. They don't have to go out here and try to be something that, you know, that can land them in jail or have them pushing them days. There's other ways that they can succeed in life. They don't have to take shortcuts around here, man.
Absolutely.
Because the way this youth is now, man.
Yeah.
And
Trey Willis. Hey, email me and let's talk. Definitely. I'm gonna put my email address in the chat, Trey. Let's talk Panthers Prime Podcast at gmail.com. Panthers Prime Podcast at gmail.com. Yeah. Shoot me an email, Trey, and let's talk, man. I didn't see look, you know, you never know what people do. My man got a custom suit company that y'all probably I didn't know that.
I'm reading that. I'm like, I might need to holler at him too.
Matter of fact, PvP, I got a classmate. He do things like that. The Corey Hope Foundation. I don't know if you heard of him or not, but he went to Virginia Tech or whatnot. He played quarterback there, and also I think is it Devin Bush? He went to Pyro out here where I'm at, and you know he got a Super Bowl ring for the Broncos, so they pretty much collab together every year, and they do things for the kids. Maybe I can put the word of Nate here, you know, on what event that you trying to do, and take off from there, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I should have, and that's why I took off Friday. Friday's gonna be my day to really hone in and get all the details like in line for this event here. So of course I'm gonna have my Christmas. I'm gonna have my Christmas Eve with the babies, but Friday I'll have all the material outlined so I can go ahead and start distributing this stuff out and getting probably some radio ads and stuff like that. I'm only going to take in 100 kids to start off with, you know, just to, you know, that's kind of the number that God gave me to start with 100. If that changes, you know, I more than likely will change with it, but I think 100 is good to start off with. That'll be 2 charter buses. That's 2 charter buses, and you know, we get them kids in. Wait, 100. Hold on, 50, 59. Yeah. 2 charter buses. So I already got a charter bus company that already quoted me for a local run. You know what I mean, man? Like, bro, I'm not playing with this, bro, because I want this.
I see your vision, man, and you got people that's going to support you and help you get through it, bro, and make it thrive for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be lights, camera, action for this event, man. I'm gonna make sure I live stream it on Panthers Prime Podcast, man, so people can see that that we're not just Panther centric, even though that we are, but we do community work as well, man, in whatever capacity that is. So yeah, man, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So SC Panther, but thank you for that. What you say, sir?
Definitely a form of giving back, man. Like people always think that it's got to be, you know what I'm saying? It's only one way to give back, but that's a way of giving back to your community too. You know what I'm saying? Because they always talk about how, you know, well, people have all this knowledge and they sit on it, don't tell nobody. But at the end of the day, like we got a lot of things that we know that we really don't speak about to the masses. But this is a way to grab hold of the youth and be like, let's drop this information on them, you know what I'm saying, so that they can carry this. And like I tell my boys, like I tell my kids, like, listen, this is just another tool to put inside your bag. Just put it in there. You know what I'm saying? You may need to pull it out for later, but just keep it in your tool bag. It's a necessity, man. So think it's dope what you're doing, brother. I you know what I'm saying? I definitely think this is a good idea, and I can already tell you, man, like just by listening to it, I can tell it's gonna grow. So just be ready, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm ready for the influx, man. But if y'all know anybody who caters, now listen to me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't send me nobody that's trash. I need professional. I don't need you and Pookie Ray Ray. I don't need none of that. I don't want no discount type stuff because we got money. All right. We just want to make sure that we use local stuff here in Charlotte to build up our local people. You feel our local youth. All right. So Sam Smith, what's up, man? So if you know anybody who caters on the professional level, tell them to email me. If you know any videographers, actually, I know I got a videographer. I got someone that could do video. I got someone that could do pictures. Only thing outside that I would need is okay. I got event like tables and stuff like that. I have that stuff already. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I may need. Greeters. If there's anybody that you know that wants to volunteer, greeters, stuff like that, because I want to make this, something that ain't just this ain't no hood event. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want them to see something that has structure and elegance to it. You know what I mean? So we have any greeters that don't mind wearing black pants, white shirt, opening doors, being hospitable. You understand?
Well, I do that for my old lady now. I can do that for their event. That's nothing.
Okay, absolutely. He said, check out my email, East Coast Smokehouse. East Coast Smokehouse. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Just shoot that to me, man. Let me know. But yeah, so let's finish up with this. Let's finish up with this Dave Canella's joint real quick, man. Let's see what Dave's talking about.
That we can all own as a coaching staff. Absolutely, we have to look at those things as well, and we're really transparent with our players about situations that we could have done better with the call or this or that. And we ask the players to be accountable also to their role and to executing with fundamentals and being where they're supposed to be in our different concepts. And so that's got to be the focus. You can't improve anything you can't measure. And so I can always measure the fundamental basic parts of tackling, of blocking, of making sure we're targeted properly in the run game, in the pass game, on defense, making sure we're owning our leverage, playing with each other, rallying up with great effort, all those things. It always comes back to that.
Here's a hot take. If you have a message inside you that people are meant to hear, it'll never make the impact that it truly deserves until you.
I can't even take my brain to, a lot of the bigger agendas or bigger things that might be happening. It's going to always be about the basics. But within that, to your question, yes, I'm looking for ways to try to reemphasize our principles by how we approach it. And we've had a couple of different modes during practice, during meetings. We don't change it a lot, but there's tweaks. There are tweaks, there earlier in the season, it was like, can we win on the road? So I bumped the meetings back up to make it feel like we're meeting at the same time as we would at home. I don't know if that was a big difference, but it was a change. I also want them to know we're going to compete, and then we're going to compete to find any little edge that we possibly can. And whether it's the practice style, the meeting types, or what time we set curfew and different things like that.
Experience with that, what Steve was talking, anything that you saw those early years in Seattle when you were building that you kind of fall back on now?
I just witnessed Coach Carroll compete and try to find ways to affect his team by how he presented his meetings, by the energy that we bring. He spent a lot of time challenging the staff, especially late into the season. We're all tired. We got bugs going around the building and different things like that, just things that everybody deals with. And he would always challenge us first. They will go as you go. And if you bring great energy today in these meetings and you bring great energy on the field, they'll match that energy and then they'll take off with it. And they'll understand that this is so important today. What can we do to try to affect it in a positive way?
Your first time since leaving Seattle that you'll face them. Do you think there'll be any emotions in that, even if it's just looking across the sideline, seeing the logo?
Absolutely. Just pure gratitude for opportunities. And, the opportunity that Pete gave me early on in my career at USC, and then to give me a chance to go to the NFL, as a 27-year-old, and my wife's from Seattle, so we spent 13 great years around her family, around cousins, Christmas and holidays. You know, while I was working, the family was getting together and doing different things. So I just have so much gratitude for everyone in that building. You know, John Schneider as well, for opportunities, and Pete for putting me in different roles. So I'll have a lot of really positive, really grateful emotions going on in that game. And that's a good place to be, you know, because whether we're playing the Seahawks or not, when I walk out into the field, when I leave that locker room the last time before we start a game, you know, I pinch myself every time. And regardless of what stadium it's in, it's like, how cool is this? 20 years ago, I'm calling plays for a JV football in Carson, California, and I get to call plays today, I get to make timeout decisions and challenges, you know, and different things like that as a head coach. And this will be definitely special in that way.
You've been around quarterbacks a lot. Where do you think and how do you think Sam kind of unlocked his game, Darnold?
Just the accumulation of time, seeing things the same way it happens with all quarterbacks. The more they're exposed to from a defensive standpoint, the more comfortable they are when those things happen. Understanding how to relate and connect to your skill players, different guys, different body types, and learning how to adjust that and have those conversations where you're helping guys grow. That's a huge responsibility of the quarterback. Something that Bryce has been doing here with our young skill group is spending that time talking about the route, fine-tuning little details of it. Those are all the things that really, you know, for Sam, looking at his success in Minnesota last year and then this year going to a new group with new players to throw to, guys he hadn't played with before, you know, and finding out that chemistry, it comes with a lot of experience and a ton of hard work. So, and those guys trust him, you know, and I know that staff trusts him by how they play their games and what they ask him to do.
We'll just cover me with that.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
All right. What y'all think about the press conference from Dave Canellis today?
Now, PPP, let me ask you something. Like, when they were speaking about the running and he was talking about passing, did it seem to you like he was like, yeah, if we can run, we'll run, but we're looking to throw this thing? Did you? It was that one little piece, you know, and I was like, now what is he saying? Is he saying he want to throw this damn ball? Because he was like, yeah, you know, we're feeling more comfortable now, you know, with you know, letting Bryce take over that. Like, you know, like, wait a minute, what's happening?
Yeah.
Is he letting Bryce spread his wings, or what's going on?
Spread his wings and drop his nuts. Yeah. Yeah.
He better.
Shout out to Sam Smith, man, for that $2 super chat. I mean, super sticker, man. Sam, I appreciate you for that, man. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so, make sure that you double tap the screen. We have reached our goal of 150 in subscriber chat. Love to the Cash App. But if you would like to help us reach more, Cash App is in the ticket. It's Panthers Prime PPP. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. It do sound like that he's like, hey, look here. We're going to throw this football, whether you like it or not.
I want to get careless away with it, though, because then you're going to put too much pressure on Bryce, and then he's going to tend to start making mistakes. We don't want to do that.
See, hold on. I want to say this. Has this season really been him, like, I know they were saying that, you know, Canales don't trust Bryce, but was it a head coach protecting his quarterback? Like, I don't think he's ready for what I'm willing to throw at him yet. But once he starts to show me that he is, I'm just going to let him loose because I know he can do it, but I just don't know how comfortable he is yet in my scheme, because it looks to me like he's tried it and it was overwhelming for Bryce. But now he like, I done tried it a couple times. You know, Bowles, they blitzing. It don't even damn matter. And Bryce was able to damn still function. I'm just looking at it like this, and even with this interview, it seemed to me that Canales is comfortable with his quarterback letting this thing air out.
Yeah.
Well, see, he was comfortable with it last year. We saw it. That's why I understand. Like what was the setback from last year to now? Like, I don't understand.
Well,
I think Adam wasn't ready, bro. I think
he wasn't ready. See, it looked like it. And then when we came into the season this year, it's like, okay, go ahead, go. You've been showing me during the summer. Let's go. And it was like, nah, it's a no-go. You know what I'm saying?
But also, I think Uncle Gates also, when you let Adam Thielen go a week before the season start, like that's big.
It is.
Yeah, and I think Bryce and T-Mac had to like learn each other. You know what I mean? They had to like figure this thing out. And I think we saw them figure it out, especially in that Rams game. How because those two deep crosses on that 12, I think it was 12-man personnel, two tight ends. No, actually it was I think it was 11 personnel grouping where you had the where you had them run the deep crossers on single high, and he threw the ball to Tet, but instead of the ball going towards the sideline, it went up the field. Like that wasn't something that they kind of like talked about. It just kind of happened where he kind of led him up the field for the touchdown on Forbes. So I think that they had to learn how to work together in order to see what we're seeing now. I don't think they had it at first, but they have it right now.
So you think?
And it seemed to me that would be a sacrifice that to me that Canales made. Like I know this is his guy, but if they were calling him the quarterback whisperer, and that's what they were calling him coming in, isn't that the type of shit that a whisperer would do? Like, hey, I don't care if that is his favorite guy, and he's willing to sacrifice wins and losses. Like, okay, we're gonna live and die by it, but the sacrifice wins and losses. Like, okay, we're gonna live and die by it, but. Oh, I heard an echo.
Yeah, who that is? That's Stevie the Bull. Yeah, Stevie, what's going on with your audio? You must got your headset in, Stevie.
I don't know, but basically what I was saying was if he's the quarterback whisperer, I think he was just willing to make small sacrifices, even if it came to a loss. Like, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to continue working with this guy. They're going to continue working together, and by the end of this thing, it's going to look a lot better than it's looking right now. Like that's what it seems like to me, and it seems like he's comfortable. Like, okay, he gets it. So.
Well, to kind of piggyback on what PPP was saying, I'm thinking that if Coker wouldn't have got injured at the beginning of the season when they traded Thielen, I think the offense will probably be 10 times more better than what it is now. And the reason why I say that is because now, since Thielen is out the picture, Coker took his spot. So now Coker and Bryce are clicking like crazy. So now that opens up the playbook that he probably had for Thielen, and it's for Coker now.
And you know, Bryce and Coker already had a good connection from the previous year. Like they were clicking, the year before. So
yeah. Hey, I saw a video earlier today where XL was doing kickoff returns, and he took it back to the house. Put that nigga back there on kickoff returns or something.
Man, he ain't got no hips for that, man.
He did that game. That nigga was moving. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
I think he took it back about 100 yards, maybe more.
And hopefully we see a little more of Jimmy Horn. They keep asking him about little Jimmy. Now I need to see little Mr. Out of there a little more, man.
I think they're gonna probably utilize Jimmy more either for this Bucks game or for the playoffs.
So you saying
we just getting a little taste here and there that he's making an impact on it. But I think Dave is gonna make a couple plays just for Jimmy going into the playoffs. I think he's trying to use him as a quote unquote secret weapon. We just trying to get by, getting where we need to be, and then playoffs hit is going to be all open doors for anybody. That's the way I feel.
We getting healthy at the right time, and it's just coming together at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If we really go out here and get this win in the bank, that's going to go ahead and break that win-loss, however you want to say it, loss-win, lose-win, however, but it's going to break it. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, is going to give this team even more confidence. And you could tell they out there playing with confidence right now. Like, you can see it.
Isn't there a record for teams beating the number one seeds in the season?
I don't know if it is or not, but that would be dope if it was, because I'm pretty sure
We will be up there for sure.
Oh, for sure.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But I just want to say this. How in the world can Quinn Williams go from the worst team in NFL with the Jets, get traded to Cowboys, still don't have much of an impact, and get the Pro Bowl? I don't understand that.
Hey, big names, big brand. That's all it is, man.
But you know what? Let me tell you, man, I ain't worried about that because guess what? Derek Brown gonna be in the Super Bowl. We don't care about no Pro Bowl.
That part.
Yeah.
Listen, Derek Brown gonna keep on earning his stripes.
But don't they get incentives for making a Pro Bowl though?
I don't even know.
It might be in their contract. They get paid. I think they probably get maybe a $250,000 bonus or something like that.
Shoot, I don't even know, and I don't even care. Take me to the bowl. Let me win that. Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't bet 250,000. Wow, though.
Shoot.
Hey.
I'm gonna make more than that if I win the Super Bowl.
That Super Bowl might be a cool millie, man.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
David Taylor may unload all his money in his pocket that night to everybody.
Man, what you talking about? Yeah, he's sitting on a cool 60 mil here. Let me hand out this little change. I'm holding.
Yeah, this little change. He just throws 60. He just throws 600,000 in the locker room and walk out. Yeah.
But for the game Sunday, though, for the game Sunday, I think that the only thing that scares me is the running game with the Seahawks. Okay. And can we keep up with Jackson Smith and Jigma and Shaheed? Those are my only scared tactics when it comes to the Seahawks offense. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as their defense goes, they are missing a few pieces, so we can take advantage of that. Yeah. Kick them while they're down. I don't give a damn.
I don't think Sam Darnold gonna have the time.
I don't
think he gonna have the time.
He probably won't, bro.
I ain't even really worried about no deep balls. I mean, I know, he definitely will let it go. He'll let it fly, but I don't think he gonna have time. I don't.
I mean, you gotta think about it. I mean, we're dealing with almost a 2,000-yard wide receiver with 2 games left. No.
And I mean, they solid in the trenches. I mean, but at the same time, I think we solid in the trenches too. So
yeah,
they got their work cut out for them with Big Grizzly, Bobby Brown.
The secondary needs to be on their communication part too. They can't afford to not have no miscommunications. They need to get together and stick with it. Have each other's back out there, man. Because if not, it's going to be a long game for them. Straight like that.
Whatever scheme Mr. Everroad dialing up, I definitely need them to protect the middle of the field.
Yeah, he better not do no more blitzing if we know we ain't going to get there.
Tampa tried that same shit that New Orleans Saints tried, and teams watching that with us. So the middle is the problem as far as our defense. Like, I ain't worried about Michael Jack and hell, everybody back there, JC. I mean, shit, Nick Scott, who knows? But I'm just saying in the middle, the second level, them guys got to step it up. When they dropping back in coverage, they gotta stay true to their zone. They gotta stay true. As long as they can do that, I'm fine.
I miss Corey Thornton, man, because ain't no telling what that boy could have done this season, bro.
Oh, man, Corey Thornton would have went crazy, bro.
Exactly. We still missing guys. You see what I'm saying?
And hold on. Don't forget about Pat Jones, y'all. He was
Pat Jones, too. Just imagine what Pat Jones and Nick scored right now.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Whoa. Yeah. Damn.
And see, I always thought that Pat Jones and DJ Wanham, since they played together with the Vikings and they was like the yin and yang with them two, I thought it would be like that over here. But Wanham hasn't really produced the way that we thought he was when he first came on last season. So I don't know what's going on with that, but Pat Jones was that dude when he was playing, man. He was getting that pressure. And just imagine how if right now if he was still playing and scoring coming on the way he is now, man, that would be your pass rush right there.
It'd be nice.
Dang.
Just overall, man, all our rookies that we drafted got stats. How about that shit?
We need a hyperbolic time chamber or something. God dang.
They all got stats. Ain't nobody just sitting there waiting. No, we using them all. Them young boys, man. Come on, man. Battle tested. I'm telling y'all. I don't want to jump no gun, but I am on PPP side. It's whatever with me, man. We're gonna go as far as we go as far as we can go.
I ain't gonna get no sleep Saturday night.
I guarantee y'all, and it ain't because of no one player or nothing, but this team, I believe Canellis, I believe Dan. I guarantee you, these niggas out there, like, man, I swear I don't want to play them damn inconsistent ass Panthers, dog. We don't know who we gonna get with these niggas. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They don't want to play us, man. They don't.
Yeah, we just figuring it out, though, man.
What's good, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we slowly starting to understand.
Yeah, we
start to learn how to win with each other.
We on the inconsistent because we're a young team, man.
Exactly.
For sure.
They growing in front of your face, so you already know.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't want to have that patience anymore. I mean, you got to think about it. We've been losing for so long. We starting to win. Just give it time. You got to be patient with this thing. I mean, granted, there's other teams that, yeah, they can go ahead and do something in 1 year and turn around, but here recently, the teams that has got hot and all of a sudden went cold or out of the play or not even in the playoffs anymore.
Bryce Young, first year, 2 wins. Second year, 4 wins. This year, 8 wins. You want to talk about damn turnaround? That's a hell of a turnaround if you ask me. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but of course they still gonna knock on Bryce or not able to get 300-400 yards a game. I mean, I get it, but they got to realize if Bryce is throwing 300-400 yards a game and we still got the win loss that we have now, is it all worth it?
I mean, that's just making it too personal. Like, you got to look at the quarterback that you dealing with. Like,
yeah,
you can't compare him to no 300-400 yard quarterback because that ain't what he does. That's not what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a personal thing with each individual fan and what they want.
Right.
We're looking at the success of this team. Well, excuse me. I'm looking at the success of this team. And I'm looking at, okay, if this dude throw for 175 or almost get to 200, 2 TDs, no fumbles, no interceptions, he got 40-something, almost 50 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying? And the run game, you know, between them two, they got 100 yards and we won by a field goal. Well, if you ask me, that's football. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so all these quarterbacks that's throwing for 300 and 400 yards, they not winning no fucking Super Bowls. So is we talking about personal stats and accolades, or we talking about playing team ball? Right. That's what I see the Carolina Panthers doing. I see team ball, brother. That's what I see. And
hey, PPP, did you see that stat that that came out earlier about Bryce on the second half of the season? I saw it earlier. I think they said through the first 11 games, he was like almost ranked bottom as far as interceptions, turnovers, and touchdowns or something like that.
Oh yeah, and he's first.
He's like top 5.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I can't remember the numbers, but I seen that. I seen that yesterday. I don't know. PPP might have posted that, or somebody did, or showed it real quick. But it was on something. But yeah, I seen that. I mean, hey man, but again, I don't never ever want to make it about Bryce because it's been about him for so long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we're the fans, right? And you know the analysts gonna do their thing, right? They're gonna get on you when you ain't doing right, and then when you start doing good, they're gonna act like they ain't never said nothing bad about you. But you can't disqualify what they're saying. I mean, they're like, hey man, this Carolina Panthers team, this is a dangerous team. Hey man, that guy Bryce, that kid's I think he finally gets it. Like, and these are ex-NFL players, some Super Bowl winners, like they know what they see too. You know what I'm saying? So does it have to be these yards, and does it have to be these many TDs, and does it have to be that, or does it have to be, okay, we see this young man getting it. It took a little while, but it's cool because look at them now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's sky's the limit with this team, if you ask me. Like, it is. Every team has weaknesses. Every team has strengths. And I got to tell you, like, regardless of what the stats say, Bryce is one of the strengths on this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, man, sky's the limit.
Well, time to tell.
That's for sure. I know the bank gonna be rocking Sunday. I know that for a fact.
Hey, when y'all were talking about it, because I couldn't click on, I was trying to handle something, but I heard y'all talking about when that Adam Thielen trade happened. I mean, to me, they trusted the quarterback that much to trade away, you know, the most productive wide receiver on the team. So that just stands out. See, when people say that the coach didn't trust Bryce, see, I ain't buying to all that. You know what I'm saying? That's just a narrative. Because when you got trust, you tend to, you know, to elevate your team. And that's what I think that they wanted from Bryce, meaning is to continue elevating the team even without a wide receiver like Adam Thielen. Because like I say, you came in with a rookie wide receiver. They knew XL was raw and talent. And then, like I say, you had Coker, which, you know, was an undrafted free agent, but you don't know if he's gonna come back and just be that guy. You know, so I think they had more trust in Bryce than believing into Coker in that situation. So I think they just wanted to ride that out and evaluate the talent, you know, as the season go.
Hey, driver, let me ask you a question real quick.
Talk to
Do you think? Well, let me put it this way. Do you think David Moore is more reliable than XL and Hunter Renfrow?
Yeah. They can run routes. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, if any GM line them up and they just had to try for a team and run routes, man, they gonna take other players over him. Yeah, it might be like, hey man, yeah, he raw talent. Like I say, he raw talent, and somebody be like, man, we might could fix this or fix that, but you got to talk about what you got to fix with his ass. Mother motherfucker going straight in and doing their job.
Because me personally, I think David Moore, it was more like he was more of like a Thielen type safety net. Because you know, like last year, like he was making plays here and there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what's going on with Renfrow. Like this it seemed like this nigga been a healthy scratch all season.
Man, that's how bad. Well, I mean, Renfrow really wasn't supposed to come in and really get no reps for real. I told them at the beginning of the season they needed to cut his ass. Because when I seen him come out there in that preseason, I said, boy, that nigga ain't got it. It's not that he can't do it. It's just he too far behind the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but they threw him out there, and hey, he played up. But like I say, you ain't seen the motherfucker since.
I think since week 2?
Right. We played New England with 2 wide receivers. They even put him on the depth chart. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
David Moore got hurt. and how everything, things start trickling down on that way. But the point I'm making is they knew they ain't had no faith in his ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's, and that's why I say about Excel is like, man, Hunter Renfrow, 2 games, basically gave you what Excel will give you all year.
I don't know, man. There's something going on with that they ain't saying, and I don't know what it is. I wonder if he's still dealing with what he's been dealing with since he's been out, and that contract is pretty much kind of like, I guess give him. I guess he can have the money to like provide for his family, but also get himself back healthy. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's just weird how this man could be a healthy scratch, but Dak about almost the whole season, really. You ain't really thought about it. He was like an afterthought. That's kind of like wasting money, really, because you could use that money to put it something else.
Man, you could have kept Adam Thielen and just had his ass sitting on the bench. And when we needed somebody to step in, like that New England game and whatever game we needed somebody to step in, he's a reliable receiver. See, I just think, they, like I say, they kind of looked at, like I say, it's not something that, just saying that Bryce is I feel like they came into the season saying this is our guy, regardless of, the case maybe, unless he just come out here and just look like year one or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever the case may be. But I mean, I think their hands were tied with that situation.
Well, we're gonna see what Thielen do for Pittsburgh for the next 2 games, because DK Metcalf, he's suspended for the rest of the season. So we're gonna see if they're gonna use him or not. See what he got.
Should be. Shit, and they grabbed the motherfucker by the head and damn near pulled him in the field. Can't do that shit, man.
They said that he was I guess the fan was disrespecting him and disrespecting his mama or something like that. But
man, you know how many football players get disrespected every Sunday?
Hell yeah, they disrespect these damn children.
From the mama to your wife to your kids, man. Fans is relentless, bro. They don't give no damn about who. They don't care.
He a superstar though. Man. I see if he was an average ass nigga who making a couple dollars. That man making all that money, man. You just losing game check for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big boy checks too. They ain't little boy checks. Big boy checks.
Big boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So do y'all consider that as a diva status since that happened? Because
losing their damn funk ass mind. Nigga need to tell his ass to sit the fuck down. You losing money like that, them folks get rid of you. Folks don't care about you.
Well, they can't get rid of him now. That's a lot of fucking money they paid his ass. So they got to bite the bullet on them.
Yeah, but if they once they see that you can lose your brain like that, they'll find a way to keep on fucking with you. So you can lose that contract. You get what I'm saying? You just open the door up. That's all he doing.
No, man. So how you feeling about Sunday, Drop?
Man, listen here. I'm gonna tell you, man. I think I came when it was yesterday. I feel real kind of strong about us winning.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm kind of like, man, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? As the week set in, it's kind of feeling like, because like you said, we up and down. 1 week we win, 1 week we lose.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth so fast.
Right.
And knowing, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this game is important to us and just as important to Seattle. And we been we lost time in possession 2 weeks in a row. You get what I'm saying? And we supposed to win both games. So you get what I'm saying? So you can't keep losing time possession and winning. You get what I'm saying? So hey, if we can win the time, that's the key. The keys to victory is to win the time of possession. And if we can do that, hell yeah. Cause we held the time of possession against the Rams, if I'm not mistaken, by like 3 minutes. So if we could do that, I mean, I love our chances on Sunday.
So was what you saying we gonna win? Was that kind of the hype off of Sunday, or like would you realize it? You know, about like midweek? Like I don't know. Is that what it is? The time of possession?
Yeah, because like I say, man, I looked at that game. You know, when you watch it, you see it, you dissect it, but shit. Hey man, they marched down that field on us on the last drive. And it's 2 weeks in a row. And it's like, do I really believe that we could, just get out the field? Hell, that was Baker. He ain't no real Baker for real. I mean, he playing, but he kind of looked a little different. But
I think it's that shoulder, because remember when he was in Cleveland, when he hurt that shoulder and he tried to play through it all season, he got him up out of there.
Yeah, but if you letting a nigga like that just get down the field, man, I ain't 100%.
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. When we was talking about it earlier, it's almost like the Bucks was emulating what the Saints did. Like Shuck was scrambling, running. He was throwing it. Baker was doing the same thing, running, throwing in the middle of the field. Like we were getting exposed on the same shit. So, do you think that that's enough for Evero to have learned from? Like, okay, I gotta spy these QB. I gotta do something. Like,
he should have learned from jump from the first two Saints balls. He should have learned that then.
Two divisional opponents. Last minute drives, they doing the same damn thing. Now, they're not calling the same plays, or they could be the same plays, just different looks, whatever the case may be. I just know the middle of the field be wide the hell open, and that gives the quarterback at the same time, room to scramble for. I mean, we got Baker Mayfield running for 30 plus yards. Are you kidding me?
Bro, you know what's crazy? I was sitting here thinking, like, what if Baker didn't rush that pass for Ransom to pick it off, and Mike Evans was cutting in the middle? He probably would have ate our asses up.
He was wide open.
Yeah,
because it was going to be in the middle of the field.
Yeah, but I mean, I say, man, I don't know what's his concept of blitz. That shit, whenever he decide to blitz, bro, that shit fucking us up. I mean,
because we ain't got no pass rush, so of course he's gonna have to send extra bodies. But the thing is,
it's our second level, y'all. Like I ain't gonna lie, the linebackers and driver, you say you'll go back and look at, like a lot of y'all will go back and study the game or look at the game. Like them linebackers really be getting fooled on a lot of concepts. Like they really be getting drawn in and leaving the whole middle wide open. Like, why you didn't just stay at home? Like,
because they're too concerned about getting beat, running the ball. They feel like if the other team got a good running game, they don't do everything they can to stop it. And sometimes doing that will come back and bite you in the ass real quick.
I mean, to me, that's lack of discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in the zone and you're not staying true to your zone, I mean, is that where you? Because I know they tell the truth Monday. You know what I'm saying? They looking at this shit like 2 weeks in a row. Like somebody got to give an account for this. Like I don't even know. Do Cherilus start for us? Because I know when that nigga out there, he's all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? Making plays. Like, is he a starter or no? He not a starter, is he?
Who?
Cherilus.
Nah, he's not. He did start when Wallace and Rosebone was out.
But he okay. I'm just saying,
I
like when
think
he's
he
out
started
there,
with against the Rams before he got the concussion.
he just seemed like he's better when like he sees the field better than Roseboom and Wallace. Like he could just he where he need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see why a head coach, a coordinator, when they looking at film, like, do you not see this or because to me sometimes I think Canales is a man that learns from the error of his ways. I think he's really that guy. But to me, Evero seems like the type of guy that just gets locked in, and it because you have them coaches where it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm playing who I'm playing, and y'all better just do it the way it's supposed to be done. Versus looking at who are the best players for the different type of schemes that you run it. Like I don't think he get it. I don't think he see it.
And see, when I pointed out,
I'm gonna say this, bro. I think he get it. I think he pissed the fuck off. I mean, that man playing like, man, I'd rather leave than, it's like he ain't playing for no future there. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, even if it's, like you was bringing up how the linebackers don't get back and they always out of position. I mean, he calling fucking blitzes and dummy blitzes with players that don't need to be doing it with. I mean, I watched the game with Roseboom didn't play or Wallace didn't play, and a linebacker was smacking all across the field.
And that was the Rams game. That's when Claude Charles and Chris Barnes was wearing the green dot. He was calling the plays.
Right, but it's San Francisco too. You got to think about it. It was San Francisco too. Most of all the games, pretty much, bro. Because even in Green Bay, somebody was end up hurt, and somebody had to fill in one of the 52. I can't think of his name, but we using these other edges or linebackers and rotational players, and they just more agile than the players that started. I mean, he just like, I'm stubborn. I ain't changing them, motherfucker.
And that's crazy too, because I've never seen him rotate linebackers out during plays either. I never seen him do it.
That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Even we've all touched on this too with, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the guy to get into the analytics about who get paid what and all that, but it's evident that Bobby Brown is better than Turk Wharton. We're better when it's Bobby Brown out there versus Turk Wharton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's evident.
Yeah.
But I understand, okay, well, we brought Turk in. He was the high pick, you know what I'm saying, when we lost the other guy going up to New England. But still, if I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is the guy that gives us the best chance to win, y'all gotta figure that shit out with his money, because y'all see what he doing. Like, I'm that coach, I'm that nigga. Like, he ain't getting it. He ain't cutting the mustard, man.
Hey, Kent Sullivan, man, ain't no way Tybo's got a house in Kannapolis. Ain't no way. Man, god dang.
They only gave Roseboom a 1-year deal, so I mean, it wasn't where they felt like they just died with him. I mean, what is his name? Turk Wharton. I mean,
yeah, but that's a lot of money that you gave to a defensive tackle, though. That's not.
But you gotta look at it like this too, though. You know what I'm saying? See, everybody like, well, they just threw him some money. I mean, in the high side of things, yes, it's a bad deal. But Derrick Brown was coming off injury. You don't know what it could have, if it was just, all right, we knew he was going to play every game. I don't think the motherfucker missed a game this year.
No.
That's what I'm saying. He recovered very well. I mean, they were just trying to, put someone down. To me, this is what I believe. This is not, it's just an opinion. To make sure insurance. You get what I'm saying?
That's what it was, Drive.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but they paid a high premium for this insurance. He can't even stay healthy on the field. Like, bro, I lost my shit. I lost my shit when they said that he got injured before the damn game. and hurt his hamstring. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, how you hurt your hamstring the day before the game? And they said this nigga tripped over his own player and messed up his hamstring. I said, how in the hell did you do that? Through a walkthrough, dog. A walkthrough. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I don't know, but
Yeah. It must be he must have like put all his weight on that leg or hamstring or whatever. That shit done had him out 2 games already. From a walkthrough. Make it make damn sense.
They need to go all defense and go get goddamn another edge. They go get them another edge though. They'll be straight though. No lie. If they could get to that goddamn quarterback and put pressure on him, I think we'll be pretty decent next year on defense.
I think
we need a for sure green dot though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We need a for sure green dot, man.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get a pass rusher like that in free agency. I think we will have to make a trade for one.
You're talking about in the draft.
Hey, but knowing who are wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. Knowing who our GM is, right? Dan Moore. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. If him being oh my god, bro. Knowing who our GM is, Dan Morgan, and how
man, Tack, you on that juice tonight, ain't you? Tack took 30 seconds and ain't say nothing.
Hey, I need it. Whatever you got, I need it.
Knowing who our GM is and Dan Morgan, I'm confident whatever linebacker we get in the first round is going to be elite.
Well, it's gonna be hard to get an elite pass rusher if we picking like towards the end of the draft.
Hey,
it just all depends on who's gonna be available.
We got Dan the Man. We got Nick Scordon, a first rounder for sure. Okay, but we got him a second round.
Who?
Nick Scordon. That man could have easily went in the first round. You see what he doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now. And when it comes to where we picking, I'm not even concerned because it's obvious that we got the right team to pick the right players. I ain't even worried. Wherever we picking and who we picking first is gonna be a damn problem solver. Trust me.
I mean, we all thought they was gonna pick an edge in the draft this past, and they went a whole complete 360. So you never know what's going to be on their mind when that time comes.
We know we ain't getting no pass rush. They know what they need to do this draft. They know, like they go against it.
That's why I think you'll probably have to find a quality
linebacker too, though. But at the same time, I mean,
if you want to pay me a premium pass rusher, man, we're gonna have to trade for one. Ain't no way around it. There ain't gonna be none of free agents.
I really don't see us taking another edge in like the later rounds.
Good thing about it is you look at how we playing, you look at how we doing things. This is gonna definitely open things up around the league. You know, you're gonna have guys wanting to come to Charlotte, believe it or not.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this is turning into. Like so. It's no worries, man. Like, you know, we just got to keep doing what we doing this year, week in and week out. We just got to keep doing what we doing, and it's just gonna open up doors for us, man. More opportunities. People gonna be lined up to come to, like, oh shit, man. That young core. What veteran don't want to come in with a young core like this and help them shape and mold them a little bit, knowing they already out there playing ball at a high level? Like,
I mean, facts, but then you got some veterans that are stubborn and don't want to sit behind a young player. They want to start over them and take over, and it's just some of them is about big egos, some of them are about the team. You just got to pick your poison on that.
The thing about that is we have organization that will, regardless of their talent that they could bring to the team, they don't even want that anyway. I don't even know if y'all noticed, but you see the type of players that we drafted, they're all kind of similar. I mean, of course, they're in different positions, but they all team guys, and they play for each other. You know, they already locked in. So this team knows what to bring in, and they know not to bring in a black cloud because they don't want that disrupting the locker room. They're gonna want that cohesion all the way through. So they gonna vet who the hell they want to bring in. Trust me. They, you know, like Canales, he gonna ask them questions. He want to hear certain answers. He was like, "Yeah, we all played ball as kids, but what was it about your first touchdown?" He want to dig deep in your damn brain. Like, what, you know? Do you really love this game the way you say you do? You know what I'm saying?
I got one edge that I think we should go after, but I think it'll be a pipe dream. It'll be pretty good too. Max Crosby.
Ooh.
I think he wants out of Oakland.
Crazy though.
He wants out of Oakland, even though they paid him all that money, but he's still young, man, and he still brings an impact to the game.
I don't even think he'll be the type that'll be hungry for Bunny. He love the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Max Crosby wants to win.
Yeah, he love the game. Like when you look at his history and where he's overcome, and like, come on, man, he loves the game and he plays hard. Yeah, I could definitely see him over here. That's
hey, PPP, just imagine Max Crosby, Nick Scordon, Pat Jones, and then you got Princely. Then you can draft another edge.
All right. What would be the trade package to get Max Crosby? That's what.
They definitely gonna probably want multiple firsts. I'm sure of that.
It would be like the 2027 first, the 2028 first, DJ Wanham, and a 2028 second.
Well, here's gonna be the dilemma on that. Even if that was a possibility, depending on where we go from here this season, if they're gonna want a quarterback in 2027.
I mean, if they believe Bryce Young's the guy, I would say send Vegas this trade and bring Max Crosby to Carolina.
Oh, they definitely believe Bryce is the guy.
If they believe him, and I saw this trade in the offseason, I feel like Max Crosby immediately makes this team, dare I say, a Super Bowl contender.
Oh, and let me tell you something. We go after Max Crosby. Dan Morgan is the GOAT of the GOAT.
Yeah, he deserved to have everything free in Charlotte from that day forward.
I was sitting there thinking about it, PPP. I'm like, man, and he wants out of Oakland too.
I'm gonna ask y'all this. Every time for the last probably 5 weeks, what you been seeing teams do on us? Throw the ball, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 14, 3rd and whatever. They're getting the ball off. It ain't the run game. It's the damn 3rd and longs that's killing us.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact.
You get you a good edge, you're gonna bring his ass down. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, they give the corners opportunity to beat the pass to us as well. Yeah,
right. That's why I say our biggest need is an edge. I understand we need that linebacker, but I mean, if you show
a good pass rush can pretty much cover the lack of awareness that we have with the linebackers. In my opinion.
Yeah, because your team already showing you that they getting teams in 3rd and long. You just can't get the hell out the field.
Yeah.
Hey, so are y'all talking about getting an edge rusher in the draft, or y'all talking about getting an edge rusher through
free agent? I'm talking about free agency. Yeah, free
agency. Okay.
You need a vet now. You need a vet. That means
yeah.
the draft.
Yeah.
What y'all think about the white boy from the Bengals?
Trey
Hendrickson.
No, he's too old.
Nope.
He a free agent. He a free agent though.
Yeah, he got paid. He just got like a $2 million raise or something like that.
Yeah, it was only for this year.
But he ain't played a snap at all.
No.
Yeah, so he ended up getting hurt, but he ain't coming back to play.
But is he really hurt though? That's the question.
Yeah. But would y'all get him? He a free agent this year though.
No.
But he's gonna be 32 years old. I think next year that he's gonna command about what he want 20, 30 mil.
Get Sonny Styles, the linebacker from Georgia. I say you get
Sonny
kill two
Styles
birds.
From
Sonny
Ohio,
Styles,
That's from Ohio
get
State.
Sonny
from Ohio
Styles,
State.
or I draft a linebacker in the draft, either Sonny Styles or CJ. I think it's CJ Allen, and then
Yeah,
take the defensive end from what you call it, free agency. Probably give him like a little 2-year deal. Bring some vets to the team. We still gonna be young, have that young linebacking core or whatever, and we still got young defensive ends with Sporting and Princely or whatever. So, but I don't think there's no defensive ends in this draft that we can get that's gonna really, you know what I'm saying, move the needle.
You never know, man. You never know. If the score was dropping in the second round, they could smack one now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I would do if I was Dan Morgan on draft day? Because on draft day, teams are gonna make like trades that can be seen as stupid because like they'll have like the clock running on them, and they'll think they have to make a trade now. You know that, right? On draft day, teams tend to do crazy trades, right?
Hey, y'all, check this out. Listen at Baker real quick.
And how it goes, you do a little thing, and some people outside it will be like, "Oh, the head coach has lost the locker room." You've always said it's been a tight bunch, but now there's a lot of pressure. Losses have been mounting. Is it the same? And is everybody still?
Oh, that reporter's cut through. God dang.
And my narrative's not going to change. And like I said, our goals are still right in front of us. Would we like to be in a different position? Yeah, we would like to have closed this thing out by now, but that's not where we're at. We have to win at Miami and then come back home. And so our focus right now is doing everything we possibly can to find a way to win in Miami and see what happens from there.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I'd rather have that reporter than David Newton.
Man, that nigga focus on us. That nigga said he got to win in Miami and come on. So he already thinking about the Panthers.
Yeah, and when teams think ahead, man, they tend to not win in the now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to go ahead and take care of Sam Darnold, and I definitely want to beat this nigga head in, like, for real.
Yeah, you see, I was at the game. He was trash talking the fans pre-game.
Hey, but you know what though? I ain't gonna lie. After the game, like, Mike Jack done poked at him a little bit. Like, this gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, he definitely doesn't like Mike Jack.
No, I mean, but Mike Jack was like, yeah, he think he like Brett Favre or something. Because you already know, like, even when what was it when Tampa went back to who did they beat? Was it the Jets when he brought up Steve Wilkes or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Steve Wilkes had nothing to do with him leaving here. He just happened to. I can guarantee you that his ass was just ready to take some sort of shot at us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just that guy. So I really want to bury this. I really want to bury his ass. You know what I'm saying? But I know we got the Seahawks first, but I just want to be done with this guy here. Like,
bro, I saw the picture of him playing edge as a scout. Boy, I hollered.
Playing edge. Baker playing edge?
Oh man, he was
like a while ago, like back when he was still on the team.
Yeah, they had him doing scouts. I think it was on practice. I'm not really for sure, but he was lined up at edge. They had him on playing defense.
And let's not act like it was his.
Yeah, you ain't know that defense.
On the Panthers? That's where like the hatred.
Yeah, go look it up.
Like,
look it up.
That's why that's specifically why he picked Tampa to be the QB of.
Yeah, they had him playing scout, bro.
Yeah, I see why he hated us then.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That nigga was playing. That nigga had his hand in the dirt playing edge.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of like de-quarterbackizing, if that makes any sense.
And the nigga was wearing the quarterback. He was wearing the practice jersey when they had like the colors or whatever for quarterbacks. That nigga had that on and everything. He had his hand in the dirt playing edge. I said, God dang.
I think you lying, Big Wall.
Oh yeah,
no, I'm not. I'm dead. I am dead serious, bro.
Ain't no way.
I'm dead serious, bro. Man, you know what? I'm still at my work. Let me see if I can find this thing.
Hey, you know what? That might be why he took a shot at Wilkes.
Yeah, he did. Wilkes was the main one that had him doing it.
Yeah, I know, but see, I already know too. Baker Mayfield Wilkes probably had to show his ass like, look, get your head in the dirt, young man.
Boy, when I tell you, and I just saw it the other day too. I was like, wow.
Damn.
Hey, PPP, you not worried about Charbonnet and Kenneth, what is his name? Kenneth Walker?
Kenneth Walker, no sir. I think that
You ain't worried about him?
I think we're gonna do enough to go ahead and limit their production on Sunday. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I think Derek Brown being on Anthony Bradford, I think that's gonna horribly hinder their chances at getting a decent rush attack going.
Oh, okay. Yeah. True.
Okay.
The Panthers are gonna win this game, y'all.
So the offensive line not that good?
Their O-line is good outside of Anthony Bradford. Anthony Bradford is so terrible, he drags the line down. Like, they'd have a top 10 O-line, but because of Anthony Bradford, it's not top 15.
Hey, PPP.
Yeah.
You go on Google and type in Baker Mayfield playing scout team on defense. It pulls up. It says, yes, Baker Mayfield played scout team defense, edge defensive tackle for the Panthers in 2022 after losing his starting quarterback job. You go on the images, they got that nigga hands in the dirt. He was lined up against the lineman.
Playing scout team.
And what about they receiver against JC? Because Jackson Smith and Ziglar, he ain't nothing but a younger Chris Olave. And you know how Chris Olave be doing JC and shit.
It was on ESPN too when it happened.
Gosh, I'm so glad we ain't got Baker Mayfield no more.
And you finally pull it up for the panel. Let them see that picture of him had in the dirt.
Oh, let me see.
And one thing about Baker is if you can get in this dude's head, you can make him play terribly. Because this dude relies on ego a lot.
Well, that's what Mike Jack was saying. He said he acted like he Brett Favre. He had to knock him off his high horse.
Yeah, if you knock him off his high horse, he can't recover. If that's what happened against the Rams, this dude was throwing picks left to right, and they got blown out the water. If he can't get a rhythm going, then yeah, Baker Mayfield, you're not going to win a game.
I remember this, bro. Yeah, I remember this. God. God dang.
And I remember last year when we went to Tampa and he had 5 touchdowns on us, everyone started sharing this image.
Oh, man.
Last year or 2 years ago, Baker Mayfield was on the scout team for the Panthers. Now he got 5 touchdowns on him. He played a practice squad defense when we went there last year.
Oh, yeah, you talking about this one right here? I see. Yeah, I saw that.
That's why that nigga hate us so damn bad, bro. That is why.
Yeah. The Panthers had Baker Mayfield playing scout team DT in practice in 2022. 2 years later, Mayfield got 5 touchdowns on the Panthers' head.
Yeah, he played a practice squad secondary. The last 2 weeks of last year, everyone was injured.
I think that's when he lost his starting quarterback role, I think, to Sam Darnold.
Yeah, those last 2 weeks of the season, last 2 games of the season, we averaged 41. We averaged I think 43 points per game on those last 2 games. We allowed 38 and then 48.
Baker Mayfield trash, chat.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. If you get to him mentally, this dude is just what's his name? Josh Rosen. He plays like Josh Rosen as soon as you get into his head mentally.
Oh no, yeah, SC Panther boy. I haven't played it. Let me pull up Mike Jack. And if you hear this right here, let me share it right here. Here we go. Talking about this one right here, Panther boy.
Imagine this one might have a little bit more emotions for you, whether one way or the other.
No, I don't cry with spoiled milk. It's over with. So yeah, I was there. I had a good time, but now I'm here.
Maybe not emotions, but is there actually motivation?
Nah, it's at the end of the day, it's football. I learned when I try to make it personal, then I be out there want to fight and all that. I don't put
you got to fight, Baker?
I'm just taking it one day at a time.
He told me that they traded you for somebody who's not even in the league anymore.
Oh yeah, they got rid of me for a bag of chips. So,
God.
Oh no. Oh yeah, he about to whack Cooper Kupp in the head. That's what's gonna happen.
Ain't in the league no more, y'all. So yeah, I mean,
you never get mad when somebody show you how they feel about you. So you just kind of take it and keep going. I'm still in the league. I'm still playing ball. So nothing to be mad about.
Did you know you lead the league in passes defended?
Oh yeah, my one of my homeboys from back home sent me the picture today, so I found out today.
What kind of message do you think that sends to the rest of the league?
That I'm a good player. That I get PBUs, I guess. I don't really know.
We have another Ohio State wide receiver coming up this week in Jackson Smith-Njigba. What have you seen from him on film?
Smooth, can run all the routes, know how to set people up. He's a true number one receiver. Like, he's one of them guys that he's gonna find a way to get the ball. Like, I think last game he had no catches in the first half, but still finished flirting with 100 if he didn't have 100. So he's just a gamer.
Do you pick Lathan's brain a little bit for just tips on him?
No, I was there with him, so so I feel like I'll be all right.
Obviously, JC, you got some good news today. How have you two just made each other better as this year has gone on?
We just push each other, try to pick apart each other's game, and it's a real brotherhood. Like, I'm happy for him. He got him another Pro Bowl. This was his second one, back to back. So yeah, so that's major. Like, he's definitely one of the best corners in the league, and he's just showing it.
Like Sam Darnold was a guy that they gave up on here, and he's went on to Minnesota, had a huge season last year. He's having another good season. What are you seeing out of Sam?
He's real decisive, getting the ball out of his hand quick, but can extend plays and give his guys chance to make big plays down the field.
What was your reaction watching how that game unfolded?
Just being there, I kind of got a feel for how, like, the small time I was there, I kind of got a feel how they like to do things. Their whole thing is just play great defense and special teams. So, like, when you do that, it really don't matter what the offense do.
Like, he's a guy, Sam's been a guy who in some big games has kind of gone a bad way with turnovers, especially in big games. Do you guys think you guys can turn him over in what will be a very big game Sunday?
We feel that it ain't really about him. We feel that way every week. So that's kind of been his MO, but they still win. So it's like you could say he turned the ball over, but he wins the game. So
not the playoffs, but
this ain't a playoff game though. This is a regular season game. So it's just like go out there and play good brand of football.
You were going to a team that was coming off a 2-win season, but a fresh start. Like, when did you realize you had the ability to help turn things around here and that there was this future ahead for the Panthers?
That's kind of hard because I never kind of like looked at it like that. I kind of just looked at it as come in and just do my job. Like, don't really get caught up in like what happened before I got here. Just come in and find ways I can contribute and just do my job. Because when I got here, I ain't really know what I was walking into. So I just kept my head down and kept working.
I saw a stat where Tampa Bay didn't even really target JC.
Yeah.
Almost as if they were trying to pick on you, and then you held it down. Do you think you kind of put other teams on notice, like maybe a Seattle with the premier receiver who might try to do the same thing?
Nah, JC worth $100 million. Like I said this last week, bro. You'd rather be scared of him than me. So that just come with the territory.
Like this is Shaheed got traded. You don't have to face him twice a year anymore, but still have to face him this year. What does he kind of bring to the Seattle offense? How are they able to use him to just kind of get the most out of that speed?
Just shots downfield, reverses, special teams. Like he's one of them dudes that you just get the ball in his hand, and you see when he gets the ball in his hand what he can do. So we just got to be ready.
Like, do you think you guys are in first place in the division? A win away maybe from the playoffs. Yet this Sunday you guys are 7-point underdogs at home. Do you think nationally that there's not yet a respect for the Panthers?
Most respectfully, way I can say this, I really don't care. Like nationally, it don't really.
We don't care.
I prefer us
like,
being
we can
underdogs.
be underdogs.
We can't win.
At the end of the day, you still got to play the game. So no matter if we was 100-point underdogs or 100-point favorites, still got to play. So it really don't matter.
What was the reaction here when y'all heard Derek didn't get Pro Bowl?
It's a Pro Bowl in certain positions is a favoritism thing.
Hey, listen, real quick, let me say this about Pro Bowl. I said this my first year as a podcaster, that the Pro Bowl means absolutely nothing. And I was chastised. I was called stupid. I was called everything.
God dang, for real?
The Pro Bowl, the Pro Bowl is nothing more than a popularity contest. It doesn't mean nothing. Nothing.
They ain't doing playing flag football anyway, so
exactly. So you say stuff like 5-time Pro Bowler, bro. You what?
Yeah, remember Derek Brown was an alternate after being the only defensive tackle to record 100 tackles in NFL history. The Pro Bowl is not serious. They have Zay Flowers in there. You know he has more fumbles than touchdowns this season, and they still gave it to him.
Hey, it just shows you that it means nothing. Shout out to Turner 252 for that super chat. He said, "I like Mike Jack now." Hey, I like Mike Jack, man.
Hey, do you still think Corey Thornton coming for his job? PPP.
After this injury, I don't know about that now. When he was healthy, yeah, but now that he's injured, I don't know. I got to see how he's going to
He
come
sure
back.
could have took Sean Smith Wade down.
Oh yeah, he took Smith Wade. Yeah. Child ain't got nothing on goddamn Corey Thornton. Ain't got a goddamn thing on him.
Man, don't you think that they be using using Horn in practice for JC and Mike Jack since he got that speed shift to him and breaking niggas' ankles? I know you breaking their ankles in practice.
Oh man, yeah, we saw that in some of the training camp stuff, man.
Yeah, you would think it was sharpen up their skills, make them more of aware. But no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they have been using him in those situations, especially this week with Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed, yeah. So let me finish up this Mike Jack one real quick.
Like fans vote, which don't get me wrong, it's cool that the fans vote, but like guys can make the Pro Bowls without having the best stats. Like growing up, if you made the Pro Bowl, you had the best stats, like regardless if you had a name or not. So that just comes with it. Like, and he understands that. But DB is Pro Bowl, all pro type of guy. So it just come with it, I guess.
Ironically, though, the fans voted him in. It was the players and coaches that didn't.
He ain't got the name, man. Probably we the Panthers. So like people don't really, like he said, they don't respect us. So it's cool.
And they know they not being respected.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I saw Lions fans on Twitter talking about how they were going to miss the playoffs, but that Carolina got a spot over them and that they were way more deserving than Carolina.
Hey, man, they had every opportunity the same as we did. They got a division just like we do.
Right, they should have won their division.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not even going to be third. They're not even going to be second.
That's some hating shit.
Yeah, that's NFC North. We the South. They got their own shit to worry about. Who they got? Green Bay, the Bears, the Vikings. They ain't handling their business. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
they'll be all right. But this
and
team,
you know what else is crazy?
Mike Jack is he not the vocal one on the field like that, but you can tell he talk his talk because he letting everybody know, like, we know what y'all think of us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, matter of fact, even when Ransom spoke after the game, when he talked about how he was like, yeah, I know some people said some things about me here, maybe even y'all, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, this team know. This team know, dog. Like, they know they not respected, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Eternal 252 for that super chat. He said, "Hey, we in this B. Mike Jack, my dude now." And shout out to Eternal 252 said hashtag. It's cool.
Yeah. Hey, at first I ain't like Mike Jack. I ain't gonna lie. I did not like him.
I remember in the offseason, I wanted us to trade for a corner because I didn't believe in Mike Jack.
Yeah.
But ever since that Niners game, man, Mike Jack's been like,
he turned in.
Yeah, he turned it around and at the right time.
Yeah. I mean, he done had a couple games with some flashes. The Atlanta game, the Rams
if him and
game.
JC can play,
He
both have good
the Rams
games
game.
together,
He
man.
wasn't no JC in the Ram game, right?
Yeah, no JC in the Rams
All
game,
right,
and he
was
held
no
it down.
JC in the Rams game.
Yeah, like Mike Jack been, yeah, he been putting the paint where it ain't, baby.
What's
For
crazy
real.
is that the league wanted to highlight that one Puka catch against him, but they didn't want to highlight the pick six he had on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Mike Jack could have had a whole lot more pick sixes this year.
Man, what?
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
remember one time he
lot of
said he
stuff.
ran out of bounds because he knew he was gonna have to come back out. I was like, come
Now,
on, man.
let me ask you something, PPP and panel. Like him not looking back, do y'all just think that's his technique? You know what I'm saying? Like he's more reactive to the receiver versus looking for the ball.
That could be it.
Yeah. And he is
Because
tall
I was
and
thinking,
long.
because I ain't gonna lie, like if y'all look at it, like a lot of even with that Puka Nacua catch, like Mike Jack arm was in that between that. Like I don't know how he caught that, but it's like he's reacting to them like reaching and he's trying to get his hands in between their arms to try to dislodge the ball. Like that's just what it looks like. Because I used to want him to look back, but it may be his weakness. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if he looks back, he's gonna lose the receiver versus trying to pinpoint the ball.
Yeah, that could be it. You know, a lot of coaches teach players to observe the receiver. Like when their eyes start getting real big, you know, the ball's almost there. So, you know, yeah.
Because you know, okay, you think about it. When Mike Evans scored, his arm was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just Mike. I guess he's taller, stronger, maybe. I don't know, but his arm was in there to dislodge it, but he still came down with it. So I just think that's his game. I mean, I had a problem with Mike in the beginning, but if that's his game, I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? Like if he just can't, you know, pinpoint the ball, he just trying to dislodge it, or he trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a tackle or whatever. I can dig it.
And outside of that one TD, he was locked down towards Mike Evans.
Well, see, that's what the problem was between him and Baker. Like he told Baker, like, "Well, do it again." And you know they ran the same exact play.
It didn't work.
They ran the same exact play. You know, so yeah, he challenged them. Like, yeah, go ahead. Like I ain't scared of you. Shit, do it again.
Yeah, do it again. See how I'll knock a whole lemon lime out your back. Yeah, do it again.
And you know, Baker, when he's challenged, he'll do it. That's the thing with Baker.
Yeah,
if you tell him he can't do something, he'll try and do it, and that's his biggest flaw.
Said Mike Jack play like James Brad. I ain't gonna lie, James Bradbury wasn't all that bad.
Yeah, not at all.
I'll say Mike Jack over. Bradbury had a couple of good years. Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, that's true. But I'll still take Bradbury over goddamn what's his name?
Jack?
Jay Henderson.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Would y'all rather have like Mike Jack or Dante Jackson?
Oh man,
Ooh.
See, Dante be hurt too much.
A healthy DJ?
Yeah, he be hurt too much. Yeah, a healthy DJ. Oh.
A healthy DJ,
I don't know.
I'm going with a healthy DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
gosh, man, that's a hard question, man.
Where he
I ain't gonna lie,
DJ
he has some good moments, but I'll take a pure. Oh my gosh, yo! Why you ask that question, man?
Hey, the battle of the Jacksons, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Mike Jack. I'm gonna have to go with Mike Jack.
Mike Jack over D-Jack, man.
Yeah, because even though D-Jack was fast, he was always out of position a lot of times too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about some games like, all right, so one game in particular, I remember with D-Jack. It was the Atlanta game. It was the DJ Moore game. Now, I'm not even going to lie. I knew that when D-Jack got injured, they was going to attack his side of the field, and they sure enough did. But I've seen times where they would attack his side, and he would just allow them just to tear him up. So he was always hit or miss, man. I think you get more production out of Mike Jack than Dante.
Yeah, because even when Mike Jack Well, the first year was I didn't like him the first year, but he still had some good stats. You know what I'm saying? That's why we ended up re-signing him.
Thank goodness C.J. Henderson and Keith Taylor ain't terrorizing the secondary again. I remember the reason we ain't make the playoffs that 2022 year was because of the two Keith Taylor and C.J. Henderson. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah, they threw the same fucking pass like 3 times
to Mike Evans.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, if JC was healthy that game, we would have made the playoffs. But he got injured.
Man, I hope Bryce get this shit done, man. He gotta play 3. He gotta play 2 more. He gotta put 2 games, 2 good games, 3 good games back to back to back.
My biggest fear is that we get a repeat of what happened in 2022, where this week J.C. Horn gets injured, and then they do the exact same thing with Mike Jack, and that's what makes us miss out on the playoffs. Oh, with Mike Evans, I'm sorry.
No, I feel good about Mike Jack, though. I don't think he's gonna leave us out to dry like they did.
I mean, you never know. With the secondary like Mike Evans, Emeka Egbuka, and Chris Godwin, it's in our best interest to have J.C. Horn out there.
So I think Baker shit threw for 146 or 140 or something like that.
Yeah, 146, a tutty and a pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't really all that much passing this game. Like, they were mostly handing it off to Bucky or Rashad or Sean Tucker.
Yeah, they were eating us up on the ground, man. Yeah.
Also,
it
Baker
was it was
quite a
good
bit.
for Baker, though. Because Bucky ain't had nothing but like 70 yards.
Well, yeah, Bucky also didn't average that great either. I think he had like 3.6 a carry.
Yeah, and I think Rashad White just broke.
Yeah, it was
broke off that
Rashad
beat.
White was tearing us up. Not really Bucky.
Nah, he only broke off like one good run, though, for real. That one explosive play. But outside of that, I mean, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, so
they ate up a lot of clock though, man. Like someone said
Yeah,
earlier, those third and longs that we just couldn't get off the field.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
shit's sad, man. That shit's sad.
Like, come on, man.
That's
we
what
gotta
be
be able to
fucking
get
me up about it, man. Because it's like,
and it's the middle. They attack the middle every time. It's like, man, come on, Evero, please,
we
man.
gotta
We gotta
give
be
our
out
offense
somewhere.
more opportunities on the field.
Yeah.
We be in a position, get them in the 30 longs, and then some stupid shit happen. And then you put on the rest don't respect us. You know what I'm saying? You put that on top of it. They don't give us no calls like they be giving these other team calls, man.
Yeah, and that's becoming an issue. Even with in the Saints game when they privately apologized and said, yeah, we missed that one. I mean, Ted was getting held like hell, man. Like,
right.
I mean, every pass, them receivers are scared to get beat by that young man because one of his arms gonna be locked up, and I don't understand how the refs don't see that shit. Like, I understand when they fighting.
I remember week 1 on that one deep pass to Ted in the end zone. They had his arm in a bear hug, and he had to force to do a one-handed catch, and they didn't catch it. Remember?
Yeah. Damn, PPP, they trading you, Sir Per, XL. Damn.
That's cool. I'll go ahead and cover the Las Vegas Raiders. That's fine. That's fine.
Damn.
What could we give up?
That's giving up too much, man. Damn.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is the Vegas Raiders have an incompetent general manager, so we can take advantage of that.
Hey, whatever's clever. He'll look good in the black and blue, baby, for sure.
Yeah, he can take Wanham's number.
For sure.
All right, so for the rushing stats for the Bucs last game, It was 19 carries for 71 yards, a 3.7 average for Bucky Irving, and a long rush of 12 yards. Baker had 4 for 49, 12.2 average, a long of 26. Rashad White tore us up for 5 carries, 45 yards, and had 9 per carry, and had a long of 39. Sean Tucker had 4 carries for 3 yards, 0.8 average, less than 1 average. At TD and had a long rush of 3, and then Jalen McMillan 1 carry, one rush yard, and averaging 1. What's crazy is that their leading receiver was Emeka Egbuka on 1 catch.
Yeah, up the middle of the field. It was wide open. That boy hadn't caught nothing the whole damn game, and on that one pass,
That's that cover 6 he be running, man.
Wait, who was covering him?
I hate that cover 6.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not working, why? Like, in a coordinator's mind, like you would think even a head coach would have to go talk to his DC. Like, listen, bro,
But I think that was JC fault too, because I think JC came down. He was supposed to stay back because he crossed over the field.
Okay.
But it's still a hole right there when you playing that cover 6 like that. You got the safety towards the one side, and then you got the other cornerback playing a deep third, and then you got JC playing that whole side by himself. So if he come up, you know what I'm saying, that shit open like that. But JC, he was fucking up a lot that game though. He made some good plays too, but he be getting out of position sometimes.
Yeah. You know what I found funny about this game is that they were willing to call that pass interference on JC against Mike Jack, but they wouldn't on that first deep pass to Tetaroa.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't think the league wants us in the playoffs.
Man, they can't get in the way of this divine plan, man. I'm telling you. They done tried 2 weeks in a row. It ain't working, man. It ain't working. I mean, I understand when we on
I
the
wouldn't
road.
say it's the lead, bro. It's no way, bro. We supposed to lose to the Saints twice. We beat the Saints, we good, bro. We beat Tampa Bay one time. It ain't nothing. It don't matter if we lose in Seattle or we lose to Wichita. We won the division. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I
There's
think
no
they
way
want
we
it.
lose to the Saints, bro.
Yeah, because I think
like that.
Oh.
Yeah, time of possession killed us in that game too. Yeah. The defense on the field too long. What? 100-some yards and penalties? Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like 13 plays for 100 yards. I don't know how many personal fouls we had in that damn game. It was crazy.
But I will say one thing I like that Dave did against Tampa Bay. He seen that run wasn't working. And after halftime, instead of him keeping on trying to force it like he would do against the Saints and shit, he started letting Bryce throw it.
But they was throwing on in the first half, they was throwing on first down, something he rarely does.
Yeah.
Like he was opening up with the pass for short second and third downs. Like he was opening up like we gonna throw the ball. Yeah,
the game plan that Dave had this week going into the game, totally different than what he had for the Saints. We started off throwing the ball. We didn't come out trying to run. We came out there swinging, man.
Yeah. Bryce getting blitzed. He beating the blitz. Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on with our running game, man. I don't.
It's because
it's the offensive lineman that we missing. That's what it is. It ain't the guy.
We've been missing offensive linemen all year, ain't we? We've been missing.
I mean, but Icky wasn't out there. You know, Brady Christian is not out there. Mays out there. Yeah. It's Christensen and Icky didn't play this past week.
So yeah, once we get our guys back, once we're our run game is going to be better than how it was with Christensen once Robert Hunt comes back.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah,
and honestly, I think Canales is banking on. I think our coach believed that we could win straight out, like because you know, he know we need these players, but you know, he ain't opened up the window too soon for Robert Hunt. He's banking on us winning, so that'll give Hunt more time to get stronger, get more up to speed on what we're doing now. Like for real.
I think
like,
Robert Hunt. I think they're gonna open up his window this week here.
Yeah, I believe so too.
But they can't activate him during the playoffs, can they?
I'm gonna tell you right now, he already was out there. He's already been out there, and with the win this week, it would be great. I wouldn't even worry about Robert Hunt because you know what I'm saying. But well, no, because even if we do win and Tampa win, we still got to beat Tampa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is Tua playing? I think I seen. They had their backup quarterback in last week.
Yeah, they benched Tua.
Oh damn.
I really don't think it's Tua. I feel like Mike McDaniels is just overrated. I think Tua would have had a shot against beating Cincy, and I think Tua would beat Tampa at home. But I don't know why they think it's Tua. I feel like he's inconsistent, but I just don't think he's.
Did they say who the starter is gonna be for against Tampa Bay?
Yeah, they're benching they're putting out Ewers against Tampa.
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah.
His trash ass.
Yeah, he was awful against Cincy.
Yeah, they got mollywopped out there. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah. I just don't think it's Tua. I feel like if I'm the Dolphins, I'm giving Tua one more year and I'm actually building decently around him. If that don't work, you get rid of Tua and then McDaniel, and then you start fresh.
Well, it's playing out how they want it to play out because, again, you benching Tua at the end of the season. So that kind of, you know what I'm saying, doesn't give Miami a chance to beat Tampa Bay, but it's any given Sunday, right?
Yeah,
but
I think
in my opinion, they want this Carolina Tampa Bay game to the last get they want it like
want it
this.
To be for all the marbles. That's what they want.
This is how they want it. This is how they want it.
Yeah,
and we gonna give it to them.
There's no profit in a game that has no meaning. But if they can make
I hope they
something
don't flex the game to Sunday Night Football. Because when they do that, we don't play good up under the lights, boy.
Yeah, they don't do primetime games on the last week.
I swear to God, we don't.
Yeah, but they don't do primetime games on the last week of the season because that can make a disadvantage for Wild Card Weekend.
But I'll say this too about this Carolina team: they rarely make the same mistakes twice. You know what I'm saying? Like that game against San Francisco. Like Bryce looked like a deer in the headlights for real. Like you know what I'm saying? That was a big moment. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Third year, man, you should be way past that. But I don't think another primetime game would have them shook the way they were against the 49ers. Like, that's why I keep saying we battle tested.
Yeah, I want us to play the 49ers in the playoffs.
Yeah, I want us to play the 49ers, and then and if we beat them, I want us to play the Bears next. Because I want the stakes to be as high as possible, and I want Bryce Young to prove to us in that game that we won the trade. That would shut up them Bears trash talkers from saying the Bear fan trash talkers from saying that they fleeced us in the trade. You know what's crazy?
You want to see the Bears in the first round?
No, I want to see them in the second round.
Oh, I'm about to say I don't want to see the Bears in the first round, boy. Hell no.
Yeah, I want to see them in the second round. Well, they're probably not going to make it to the second round because if they have to play the Packers with the healthy Jordan Love, even at home, I don't trust them. Because it took a lucky onside kick for them to win.
He said, "PPP, what's going on with us renewing our memberships? I don't know. Y'all can't renew your memberships. Hold on. Y'all can't renew your memberships. Y'all should be able to. It's not allowing you to renew your membership. I just had someone renew yesterday, I think. I'm not too sure what's going on. I can't. Might just be me. Okay, yeah. Let me know, man.
Might just be holiday season traffic.
Yeah, hey, look, hey, this is Mike McDonald right here. Me with the media on yesterday because we We Dolphins fans today. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
Wait, isn't Mike McDonald the head coach for Seattle?
Historically so, lessen your chances by playing a rookie quarterback when a veteran historically would give you a better chance to win and perhaps help you keep your job.
Because I mean what I say when I value.
Bro, did you?
Oh, they're frying him. Oh my God.
Yo, he asked him that like he was mad that he damn benched Tua.
Oh my God.
Would help you keep your job, you dumb nigger. Like, what are you talking about?
Are you serious?
Wow. As a damn coordinator.
I think he trying to use Tua as a scapegoat.
Hey y'all,
so
listen to how he started, y'all.
Perhaps historically so, lessen your chances by playing a rookie quarterback when a veteran historically would give you a better chance to win and perhaps help you keep your job.
It sounds like when you're debating when you're watching a debate and then you're watching the dude get absolutely fried. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
I value over everything the finite careers of all, how important each and every game is to these guys' careers. I don't play with I don't play Monopoly with people's careers. So when I say I think someone gives the best chance to win, I mean it out of integrity, something I firmly believe. I think there was play displayed by Quinn that I thought gave us a chance to win. I'm
getting
think we lost
secondhand
as a
embarrassment
team,
watching that PPP.
You can't have a collective meltdown in a third quarter and expect to win regardless. You can't be -3. You can't have
How many us
a
is he gonna say?
collective 3 punt or 3 and out punt and drive for touchdown. All of those things that I thought overall, with exception to the interception that Quinn threw to Jalen Waddle, I thought his, the interception to Theo, I don't put on him. That's a play that either Theo has to make or it has to be, you have to have a corner have DPI. That kind of the idea of not trying to win football games in football players' careers kind of triggers me. But it's not directed at you. It's just more the idea.
One simple follow on this to close the topic, and that is when you decided to start Quinn, did you ask Steve Ross, will this be held against me if it goes poorly with him in terms of my job security?
I don't try to weigh what I find is my absolute.
Hey, this.
So it's just the entire series, bro.
This nigga slow. Yo. What the heck?
Bro,
he off a
PPP,
beam,
bro.
man.
If I that reporter's trying to get him fired, 100%. That reporter's got an agenda against him. But the way McDaniels is answering, he's not doing himself any favors, bro. If I'm an owner and I'm seeing my coach say more than actually answering a question, bro, he's getting fired like 3 minutes later.
No, I mean, you can't fire him based off of his inability to have a good press conference. I think that because I'm gonna be honest with you, when Mike McDaniel was up, he was up. I think he's just been in a slump.
Yeah, you're right.
And see, I look at it in totality, not in the most recent times that I remember. Like, I have to go back to the times when they played Buffalo with a backup quarterback, and they was one catch away from beating the Buffalo Bills. So it's not like they're a bad team. It's not like he's a bad head coach. I just think sometimes time just elapse with a certain organization. I mean, we saw what Bruce Arians, we're probably looking at it right now with Andy Reid in Kansas City. So, I mean, it just happens. It just happens.
Yeah, but that reporter was frying him.
Yeah, and that reporter should not have access anymore. He shouldn't. The way, I mean, he's grilling him as if he's a child, and yeah, that wouldn't happen nowhere else.
Yeah. I feel like some things like are better not said when it comes to like professionalism at that level. Like you can't like if like you have a quarterback. I'm not saying Tua wasn't playing his best ball. I was not shocked they benched him, but I'm just more questioning why like the reporter would care so much whether they won or lost in a season that was like essentially lost for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mike McDaniel is a decent head coach for what he was able to do with the Miami Dolphins. So I'm not going to talk bad about the guy. I do think that he's very, very funny. This press conference would have sent me through the roof if I was a Dolphins fan. But yeah, let's finish it up though. Let's we ain't gonna watch the whole 20 minutes though, but we're gonna watch a little bit of it.
Necessity is to do the right thing for the right reasons, and I don't weigh those and decide against those because of potential ramifications or whatnot. So that conversation would be clunky and wouldn't even be a consideration for me because again I take this very serious.
Talked about the interceptions, but after having a chance to watch the tape, what did you think of Quinn's performance overall?
I thought he did for the team, as much, if not more, than could be reasonably expected. I was the biggest thing was the idea of starting quarterback in the National Football League, especially when with young guys that it's their first opportunity. You want to see the game not be too big for them. So you want to see some composure, some feel, some understanding of time and space. And you want to see them be able to hold on to the ball when the pocket allows, and but to get rid of the ball when the pocket is coming down on you. And I think he it was impressive. It really showed, one of the reasons that guys get behind him and had such high hopes for the game going into it was because the game is not too big for him, and that's without that a guy can't really perform or allow others to perform. So I thought he gave us a chance to win.
Mike, saying on the quarterbacks, why is Tua the number 3 as opposed to the number 2, and what does that mean about his chances of being on the roster next season?
I didn't. I thought it was the best thing for all parties involved. You talk about, losing your starting job, and then the forecast of him taking less reps and then throwing him out there. I thought was setting him up for failure. I think I'm very, very confident in Zach. And you guys obviously know by my decision making that I'm very confident in Quinn. So I think it's best for all parties, and that's where I left it, what I said the other day.
Is there an update on Minkah Fitzpatrick's status week to week? So after 1 week, where does he stand?
It's still week to week. The injury that he sustained is one of those that you're risking an early exit that could be a long-term thing if you don't handle it appropriately. But he's done literally everything we've asked to try to get back on the field. So, but it's feeling week to week.
So with 2 weeks left, is that out this week? We'll see about the finale. Is that where you're standing right now?
I stopped short of saying blindly out. I'm not optimistic about this week, but there's a reason we haven't shut him down.
Wanted to ask you just Thoughts on what was your most ballyhooed offseason signing, James Daniels? A, is he out for the year? And B, even though I totally respect you don't want to look ahead to next year, is he someone, if you have a say about it, that you would like on the team, or would you throw him into a bucket of we've just got to make decisions on everybody?
Yeah, with regard to his season, I don't see him playing this year, and beyond that, I try not to extrapolate post 2025 team while in 2025 team business, because I just think it's undercutting and kind of disrespectful to what my focus and intentions are on and need to be 100%, specifically after the last two games.
Like Pro Bowl teams will be announced, I believe, tomorrow morning. I wanted to get your opinion on 4 of your players. I'll ask them 2 at a time.
All right. Yeah. I don't feel. I need to go back and watch this Dolphins game against the Bengals to get an idea of how Quinn Ewers actually performed in that game. That's what I need to do.
Was it a blowout? I thought it was a blowout.
Yeah,
it was.
I think they scored 14 points on the Bengals. I got to see what happened.
It was close at first, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, they scored 21. The Bengals scored 45.
I had a parlay.
Yeah. Well, fellas, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shut it down right there. We did 3 hours, 40 minutes. Yeah, man. We'll be back on tomorrow, man, and talk a little bit more Panther football. But fellas, y'all have a great night chat. I appreciate you, man. Y'all have a good night, y'all.